Give me a hot second. Make sure everybody can see.
Mm-hmm.
We got some stuff for y'all today, like we always do. I'm all in the black group. Might get kicked out. Who knows?
Hey.
Get kicked out.
Hey, at least we try to give them the message. At least we try to
I'm counting on getting. Anytime I get in a new Facebook room or somebody invite me, Islam. Somebody invite me, I'll be expecting to get kicked out because I ain't taking nothing. Islam, people love. Everybody got the love vibes. Islam. We talking about some more pertinent information. It's probably gonna be hitting some of y'all indirectly, even though I ain't even on that. I'm just trying to teach. We just trying to teach. We on that picture right there, Noble Drew Ali. That's basically what we trying to do. Whoever watching us, this is what we trying to do. I know we don't do it like y'all. You know what I'm saying? Whoever y'all may be. But this is what we trying to do. You know what I'm saying? You see them cares of the world? You see that 1 foot in the cares of the world and 1 foot on salvation? And holding following you trying to save her? Because she's still gone. Even though the matriarch think they arrived, she lifeless right there. You know what I'm saying? And then when I look at the nation, it's telling me that that's a true picture. Because they say the nation can't rise no higher than this woman, and our nation is dead on the floor. If you go look at mythology, they say we buried in Tartarus, far beneath Hades. You know what I'm saying? We so far down, we in the sunken place, we in Tartarus, the sunken place. We the Titans that's buried under the pyramid. You know what I'm saying? And people was telling me like, this is what I don't be understanding. This is the Thanos principle of me. Because I, like everybody else say they want to see the nation rise, we want to see the nation rise. So when we see people celebrating, like, and we on the brink of extinction, it's inflaming. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yeah, I might as well be on fire. So it's the reason I bring up this picture. So she got fallen humanity on her womb because we know the woman carry all the eggs. Each one of y'all got a whole nation. But soon as y'all bring one of them in, y'all signing that birth certificate. This is why we got to raise y'all. Because it start with y'all. And I ain't trying to blame the woman because, circumstances is what it is. If everything was like right, every one of y'all a suitable vanguard, you wouldn't be alone. Or maybe we would have grew up in a system where certain stuff wasn't so taboo to where we can go back to our Islamic system. To where if you can afford more than one, it wasn't no big deal. Everybody had to sneak around and all that shit. And some people still doing it. Islam. So to me, this picture is what we trying to do. And whoever got extra thoughts of grandeur, you need to take them and put them towards yourself. As far as because people don't get exaggerated thinking we want certain power for self and this is that and the other. Everybody is great unto their own right. You shouldn't be mad at nobody else for wanting to be great. You should expect it. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, how we gonna all rise up? So what this picture mean to me is, see, we gotta get out of the curve. We gotta change. You gotta make a shift. Most of our people is in them cares of the world. They ass is lost humanity. You see, she lost and they lost. You know what I'm saying? They unconscious. We trying to save from that sea of commerce that everybody drowning in, and get on some rock solid foundation. And in this picture, when Noble Drew Ali came, he did his part, but it wasn't finished. You know what I'm saying? He had opposition. Whatever. As you can see in the picture, fallen humanity is still falling, even though it's out of the water. You know what I'm saying? They ain't drowning no more. So he did his part. He got 1 foot on salvation, but his 1 foot still Islam. His 1 foot still in the cares of the world or the sea of commerce. And this is one thing I be talking about with Moors. We all act like we don't do this commerce. Everybody got a foot in this commerce. Stop playing. Because of fallen humanity, we came in here with a birth certificate that our mother signed us over, even whether she knew it or not. This why she out. This why she out. So first thing for Moors should be to uplift fallen humanity, meaning not just empowering our women, but the seed, humanity on our womb. It should be commonplace that we ain't no damn U.S. citizens. For the record, Dred Scott, or they not no U.S. citizens. And damn, like in a way, it's like damn what the law say. What's the reality? That's how I be. Because it should work for you, should work against you. People show it to you, yeah, the law say this, the law say this. I can show you in citizen United States expatriation, they don't use the law for different, you know what I'm saying? They don't say the U.S. It's Dred Scott case law saying a U.S. citizen, a black is not a U.S. citizen, and this other law saying you is. Different judges was ruling different on it. But the reality is, these free Negroes, these blacks was second-class citizens, or they was 3/5. Some of them was squeaking by, but it wasn't general. It wasn't the general rule. It wasn't just justice. It is what it is. The same shit right now. Every Moor is talking about they want a republic back. And I'm like, what difference do you think the republic gonna make when it was slaves in the republic? The Moors didn't take care of all the slaves in the republic. So when we go back, it's still gonna be some slaves. Your ass gotta be competent. Ain't no compulsion in Islam. By definition, your ass a beneficiary if you can't administer the trust. Like by definition. You can be the heir all you want. Now, we're gonna go over a few things. This is United States citizen. And I'm just gonna show you. Ever since the dawn of the Republic, 1790, Constitution 1789, 1790. Look who I was getting counted. It still was slaves over here, y'all. It's still a Constitution, Article 1, Section 2, Paragraph 3, which means some of y'all, most of y'all is 3/5 in commerce. And this is corporate America that is dealing with. So we can even go. So, and really, my message to the blacks, Islam to the Moors, but my message to the blacks. If you wonder why I do stuff, how I do stuff or whatever, and it ain't approvable by the Moors, it's because I could care less what the Moors think. I could care less, really. I'm talking to these blacks, and y'all don't hear the conversation. Because when they talk to me, this is the only way for them. I can't listen to nobody else. I gotta listen to you. And that's enough for me. That if that's gonna stop them from being black, to get them in the door. This shit like school. If y'all looking at this like first grade, let it be first grade. We bringing people in the school. When they graduate, teach them some more stuff. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. What you need to know is ain't nobody getting injured over here. We super transparent and battle tested. Now, Pete, you're gonna see slaves all up and down here. So you can get that we won't click and that's gonna end it and save all the people stuff. How long we been telling them can't nobody do it for you? How long we been telling them that? He go to proof.
Over to. Mm-hmm.
He go when look. He go when they start calling your ass black in the census for the black people. For all the black power. I know it's Black History Month. I ain't trying to be too I speak facts though. I don't have facts. When you listen to me, when I say facts, I'm saying truth, I'm saying art, I'm saying a lot. That's what I mean by facts. That's why I be so bold with it. Like, who is anybody to go against facts? I might as well say a lot. You know what I'm saying? But they'll say I'm religious then. He's religious. You know what I'm saying?
Dogmatic.
Translate the principle. But
they'll try to tell your way.
Right. So what was these people, y'all? What was these people before they ass was black? And if you read the literature, you know what they was. You know what they was. For everybody who black might be saying they black, you use, a more. But this is when they introduced that word into the census. Now remember, this is 1820. 1830, the next year, you gotta look. That's the year they did the Indian Removal Act. The Trail of Tears. All this going on same time. Dred Scott was 20 years later. We finna go over a whole bunch of cases around that period. See what was happening. This is why we call it the cycle. What was happening, it's supposed to be the republic, but niggas wasn't full citizens. So by the time they find out, and you got the William Dungy case, see the Caucasian was trying to violate his status, trying to capitis diminutio maxima. You got the Dred Scott case. William Dungy was 55. Dred Scott was 56. See, we wanted our status. Same like now. What Rex 84 say? As soon as they find out they ain't gonna be able to get the land, it's all out war, right? So 55 was Dungy, 57 was Dred Scott, and 61 was the war. Here come Abraham Lincoln. We finna get all these slaves to write the contract and war. We in the same shit right now. It's the reset. It's the cycle. You know what I'm saying? As soon as you get conscious, your ass wants some rights. Rex 84. Not to mention, we was Indian raiding their ass anyway. What y'all want to call us Indians or free Negro, whatever. We was raiding their ass for violating treaties. And at the same time, Dungy was of Moorish descent, married to a Caucasian. You have Moors over here. See, I can go in the census too, and they let me see, other free person is free person. This ain't the right. It's another one I got up here. I'm gonna try and find it. Where it talk about in 1830, they was allowing free white persons to be counted in the census unnaturalized. That means they was qualified alien. And they had property over here. See, operating off a treaty. So, we're gonna put that in. If you classify as black as information, you might understand a little bit later that it might be more information for them right now. But the whole thing is we kind of going back to the basics because we got to readjust. The mission is for the blacks, for our people. And it's at a critical time right now. We, as more leading what they supposed to have been left. We ain't even got what we supposed to have been left. You know what I'm saying? So, let me see. Give your boy a hot second. Now, for everybody who wonder why I keep talking about the black stuff, this is the Dred Scott case, famous case, where they ruled that if you claiming this African Negro descent with slavery attached to it, you know what I'm saying, you was not one of the framers to be a citizen within the meaning of number 4. Free Negro of the African race were brought to this country and sold as slaves. It's not a citizen within the meaning of the Constitution of the United States. This is why a lot of Moors operate, they change the status. They're free Negro, you already know that slave status, whether you want to call it a slave or not. You know what I'm saying? They change status. Some people change it white, some people change it to other things. And then they say when the Constitution was adopted, they were not regarded any states as member of the community which constituted the state and were not numbered among its people or citizens. Now, that's significant because y'all know there's case law. We got all these so-called blacks since we done been denationalized, right? They don't want to honor it. So why is black paying taxes? Anybody. Why like is niggas scared to say that? Because they saying it's loud and clear. You ain't no citizen. You don't ask for no rights, nigga. You ain't no citizen within the meaning of the Constitution. Oh, cool. What we paying taxes for? Because the last time y'all called us we was some slaves, it was the Civil War. So answer wisely. Shit is what it is. Look at the country. Look at the country. These facts. You know what I'm saying? I hope everybody cool with facts out there. I hope y'all ain't, know what I'm saying, trying to, well, I don't even know why we went there. Everybody ain't cool with facts. So, and blacks, I'm mixing information. This is what's called Executive Order 9066. Because in 1941, around Pearl Harbor time, the government was, United States was thinking that the Moors scientific of America, was, as well as the Nation of Islam, was gonna overthrow the government with the Japanese. So what they did was they locked up the Japanese, you know what I'm saying, aliens, nationals. Yeah, they just put them in intern camps, like FEMA camps. The shit Moors talk about now, that's what they did to them. And then they end up coming back giving them reparations. But this is why a lot of Moors is so scared of just speaking what the literature say. Just coming with straight facts and just being in your face bold with the shit. Which to me, it ain't no other way, because it ain't no, like, I don't know, no, I don't trust people, and it is everything surveillance anyway. So if you got any type of secret plan like this, they gonna find out anyway. That's why you gotta really see what you're talking about. But they scared everybody, and they got FBI files on Moor Scientific of America you can look up, where they investigated them with like 30,000 pages, and everybody was picking sides. Someone was choosing U.S. citizens, someone was choosing to be qualified. Well, I ain't gonna say qualified. They was choosing to be foreign. And around this time, that was why, because they was trying to get them with sedition with the Japanese. So we're gonna read this. Authorized to the Secretary of War to prescribe military areas. Military areas for them. Whereas the successful prosecution of the war requires every possible protection against espionage and against sabotage to national defense material, national defense premises, and national defense utilities as defined in Section 4 of the Act. Now, therefore, by virtue of the authority vested in me as President of the United States and Commander-in-Chief of the Army and Navy, I hereby authorize the direct Secretary of War and the military commander, whom he may from time to time designate whenever he or any designated commander deems such action necessary or desirable, to prescribe military areas in such places and of such extent as he or the appropriate military commander may determine, from which any or all persons may be excluded, and with respect to which the right of any person to enter, remain, or leave shall be subject to restrictions. And the second, that's called martial law. And the Secretary of War or the appropriate military commander may impose in his discretion. The Secretary of War is hereby authorized to provide for residents of any such area who are excluded therefrom such transportation, food, shelter, and other accommodations as may be necessary in the judgment of the Secretary of War or said military commander, and until other arrangements are made to accomplish the purpose of this order. The designation of military areas in any region or locality shall supersede designations of pre-exhibited or restricted areas by the Attorney General under the proclamation of December 7th and December 8th. They talking about Delano Roosevelt proclamations. And his proclamation is, again, against enemy aliens. Where is it at? No, that's the 70s. Let me see. Do I got it up here? I might not have it up here. Thought I did. Oh, well. Let me see. And she'll see the responsibility and authority of the Attorney General to said proclamation in respect such prohibited and restricted areas. I hereby further authorize and direct the Secretary of War and said military commanders to take such other steps as he and the appropriate military commander may deem advisable to enforce compliance with the risks applicable to each military area, and like FEMA camps, here and above authorized to be designated, including the use of federal troops and other federal agencies with authority to accept assistance of state and local. So this is what FEMA do now. You remember New York had that bad snowstorm, and they was passing out food and all that stuff. Was it the beginning of COVID or? I think that might be the beginning of, I don't know. I think it was a lockdown. They was passing out food, like the National Guard was in New York passing out food. They locked down the area and passed out food. That's what they're talking about. Except for they did it to their ass for an extended period of time. And he authorized it. Like, y'all can go read this. And then after that, once they got everything under control and did a reset, they came with this Civil Liberties Act all the way in 1988 and gave all their ass $20,000 reparations. Yeah. Think about it, they all got a nationality. They're Japanese. So everybody over here. See, this is why we don't honor, for y'all who watching, all you alphabet groups, whoever y'all is. Y'all wonder why Moors don't honor y'all? Because y'all don't honor the damn contract. You niggas a whole lot. And I know some of the Moors a whole lot, so y'all match. But Moors like me and Moors like us, we ain't going. Y'all don't honor the damn contract. Y'all don't honor the damn contract. It's always a reset. It's always a goddamn catch. And I'm finna show y'all what I mean by honor the damn contract. I just showed you Dred Scott. This is Citizenship of the United States and Expatriation. And on page 62, it starts talking about Africans. And it's talking about the citizenship of Africans. You got some cases where they done judged that the African is a citizen. I don't want to turn because my Wi-Fi be acting slow, but you can go on page 62 of this document. And you got the Dred Scott ones. But what the judges say is more revealing because they like, damn what the decision is. Nigga, what's the reality? This is what I'm telling you, Moors. You want to come telling me about a U.S. code or a treaty or all this? Nigga, what's the reality? I don't want to hear about no treaty. Ain't you using a SSN? Ain't we all stuck in this shit? Like, is it just me? Why is it like it's okay?
No.
Y'all
more so produce nothing.
What'd you say? It froze you. What'd you say?
But they don't produce nothing. We don't have nothing. You don't have no
Exactly. Islam. So, see, you see this part where it say second? Go back to the other page and say first. Under the first part, it show you all the cases where they said that the free Negro is a citizen. The second part, see, these two conflicting arguments. They trying to get down to, is the free Negro a citizen? The conclusion is rulers in favor of the free Negro, is rulers against the free Negro. You know what? In every instance, he don't got the same rights as the white citizen. So he ain't a full citizen. See your ass 3/5. As a whole, 3/5. Some of the stuff gonna go through to keep up the illusion that you got a damn choice. We can't just take away 100%. That's what gets you niggas riled up. See, we forgot that y'all got a built-in mechanism in y'all DNA with some bullshit turn into a monster. It's a few of y'all that accept that program. Some of y'all don't like it. You know what I'm saying? This is why some people can't accept the Holy Quran of Mecca, because it allows certain stuff to go on. Allah tell you, fight prescribed for you. It's a protection. He said it may be that you hate a thing that's good for you and you like a thing that's bad for you. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That's that Al-Qaeda. But you got to read the book for that, though.
Okay, long.
So let me go through some of this. In all this 1800s, think of the timeline. Mm-hmm. Think of the timeline. 1790 is Republic. The Republic, everybody's saying they want back. 1790, it's the Republic, and it's still a bunch of slaves. And it's still free Negroes that think they citizens, but second-class citizens. So they as slaves too. Y'all the ones who got the illusion of choice. But choose too much and we're going to sit your ass down. Ain't nothing changed. The blacks is the slaves today. The free Negroes is those in these orders. They got certain right. They can do so much they can do. Gee, the black can't do nothing. They can do so much. Then you had aliens, you know what I'm saying? That wasn't part of their system, but that was on here on the land operating as an inhabitant, as a free white person. That's what, if you go look at the Dungy case, they talk about his Portuguese and Moorish ancestry. They bringing his ancestry and calling him a Moor. So decisions holding that free Negroes were not citizens. One of the earliest cases on this point is that of Amian Smith. The question was brought up through an action of trespass, assault and battery, and false imprisonment sued by the plaintiff, a woman of color, against the defendant. The case turned, among other things, on the point whether or not the plaintiff was a citizen. If he was not, a distinction was made between the word citizen and subject. See, they told her she a straight slave, subject to the law. You ain't a citizen of the law. No, you just subject to it. You a slave to it. The former been made the narrow term. In the course of his opinion, the court said, prior to the adoption of the federal constitution, the state had a right, citizens of any person they please. He talking about the Articles of Confederation because each state was sovereign. You hear what he just said? That explained Overdue Ali. Prior to the adoption of the federal constitution, the states had a right of making citizens of any person they please. But as the Constitution does not authorize any but white persons to become citizens of the United States, you see the distinction? The Constitution only allowed white persons to become citizens of the United States. But prior to the adoption of the federal Constitution, the states themselves, see, they were sovereign. The republics themselves had a right to have state citizens. And if y'all know about, last week I went over Shays' Rebellion. The problem with Shays' Rebellion? Shays' Rebellion is the reason they made a federal constitution, because the state party in the state went against the state and tried to form a coup and was almost successful. And they needed a stronger federal government, centralized government, to stop that type of stuff from happening. So when you read Divine Warning, Overdue Ali saying, since that constitution never been changed, the first constitution is the Articles of Confederation and Perpetual Union. See, there's no need for the 14th, 15th Amendment. At least that's the interpretation of it. That, to me, it works. The case of Crow v. State, in which Doggett C.J. charged the jury to the effect that a free Negro was not a citizen, is the next case in point of time. In 1838 in Tennessee. So look at these dates. 1838, 8 years after the Indian Removal Act, Trail of Tears, court gave an opinion upon the matter in State versus Claiborne, in which, after examining the question, declaring that under the laws of Tennessee, free Negroes have few privileges that were common with the white citizens of the state. See, they going over the reality of it. The paper can say what it want to say. These the Supreme Court judges telling you the same thing I'm telling you. How can it be said that he enjoys all the privileges of citizens when he is scarcely allowed a single right in common with the mass of the citizens of the state? You see, they keep going to the state. You see, they keep going to the state. This is the Overdue Ali thing. He avoided the federal citizenship because that was the fake one. Went straight to the state citizenship and then had a hand in the state government. Call this de facto. Call it de facto when I got all my Moors in 3 or 4 wards, and each ward getting over $1 million to handle their affairs. And I told your ass, if you don't update your status, you're undesirable. That's the damn contract. I was just saying these people don't honor. This is why he got Divine Warning. I went through here and my people doing everything that go against the race. He holding your ass accountable because it's the contract. Shaitan said in the Holy Quran, and I know y'all hate this, but it match up and it worked. It fits. Grant me respite to the day they are raised, and Allah granted him respite. This is the same out here. They got respite on y'all black ass until the day y'all ass raised. That's the contract. You are undesirable. No, but Ali ain't say you wasn't no undesirable. He said any group of people that do that, that violate that free national law, the Constitution, is an undesirable. And we had a whole group of people that did it. You got a whole Civil Rights Act trying to amalgamate, going against the literature. So this, like, some people want to know what I'm saying, everybody be together. We can't everybody be together because we ain't talking about the same, we don't got the same mode of action. We not on code. We know what to do. Portage know what to do as far as what we doing, and we know what we standing on. See, we not trying to convince everybody of everything. It's a line that's drawn to, well, it just is what it is. I ain't asking nobody, no, but what my militia? It's certain shit you just can't do. And it's Erykah Badu after that. You know it's Erykah Badu. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna let that be that. You know what I'm saying? That line got to be drawn, and this why I can't. This why I call the, like, people get thinking like I got a thing against women or something. Moabites. No, that feminine that y'all got is for a specific thing. It ain't for what I'm trying to do. For what I'm talking about, most of y'all can't even understand. Y'all can't be in this room because y'all mindset ain't made this. The same shit y'all talking about what y'all nature is and what make y'all so special is the same reason. Like, everybody got purpose. It's a reason for this masculine principle. You can't just call this thing when you need somebody to do something for you. No, we not nobody's slave. That's what people get shit fucked up. They want to, our sons, that's a code word for slave. No, we ain't, y'all, nothing. We independent, we can stand on our own. With the best. Came in this bitch, knowing. Enforcing. So, like, when you see the new Moors, we got to prove. This is why we be going so hard on y'all. Because we got to prove ourselves to the de facto. Then we got to prove ourselves to the temple that got a statement on us and was trying to go against us. You know what I'm saying? And the Masons that took an oath on us. And then we come back and got to prove ourselves against the elders who's supposed to be trying to help us. You know what I'm saying? And now the Fort Bites is like, damn, what the fuck? What y'all What life we supposed to live in? Servants? No, y'all got this crazy. Y'all got this crazy.
And they all got a plan for you. They all got a plan.
Yeah, it is what it is, bro. But this, and we showing you straight law. We finna get right back into this. Because I got a few more pages of this. This start, y'all right. The Moabites is crucial. But it ain't all this make you rule type stuff. You want to rule? Here go a rule. When you have a baby, don't sign a damn birth certificate. Rule number 1. That's how you can rule. Because that's what's putting us in this shit. Every last one of us in here off whose signature. And I ain't trying to blame you. I'm telling you what's the problem. Can we speak facts? They don't need a father for the birth certificate. They don't even want his ass. You know what I'm saying? And I'm finna show your ass why. A whole bunch of Moors. It's a whole bunch of Moors was arguing over inheritance, right? Who would go through, right? Whether it's common law, whether it's lawful, and whether it's go through mother, and whether they are Albion, and whether they amalgamated more, and we finna get through it right now. These facts. Like I say, I'm trying to put it as delicate and polite, and I see everybody, y'all want love and all this. I want it too. But we will not be leveraged. I don't know how clear it gotta be. I don't know do the whole thing gotta explode? Do it need to be nothing left but dust? Or do people, can you hear me now? You know what I'm saying? Is the Wi-Fi back on? I believe it's a lot of new Moors that you know what I'm saying, think like this. We done been under slavery our whole damn life. We're not taking it no more. I don't care who it is. We don't care about the shot clock and yeah, we don't have time for fighting and that. We don't care. If it ain't gonna be right, that's slavery forever. That's what it is, right?
Mm-hmm.
This is why I be saying Agent Smith. Because when it ain't right, you know what he do? When shit ain't right, destroy.
Mm-hmm.
He turn into a nihilist. For y'all that don't know what a nihilist is, that's a person that don't see no meaning in life. That's how I feel. When the shit fucked up, what am I doing any of this for? You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Ain't nobody else following nothing? Cool. Y'all seen nothing.
Mm-hmm.
I'm finna bring y'all into the underworld and not follow nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And still being on the principles though. But since everybody want to break the rules, everybody let's break the rules. You know what I'm saysaying? And then I'm gonna let everybody know we all breaking the rules, y'all. Everybody break the rules. Ain't nobody following.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's gonna be one way. It ain't gonna be one way for another way for them. That's why we in the slavery. That's why we in the slavery. Everybody got a nationality, but my people.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I'm trying to hear. Who got the remedy? Every time we come with a remedy, it's some hate. We go to what we call elders in our community. You know, we got information. I ain't gonna say, like I usually say, they ain't did nothing, and I be exaggerating because that's what I wanted to do anyway. I said that before I even started talking about the elders, I told everybody I'm finna make it hard on these elders because it's hard for me to see who's who. So since people don't want to start this from the joint, it be cold as hell, just like it is outside. And you ain't got no food in your box. You going to chow, wrap it up, and you got to go to chow. Now in prison, your ass gonna have to deuce it up like some little kids. So you got 100 people out there trying to get a straight line so some hillbilly can count. And he always messing up the count. And it's freezing cold out here.
Mm-hmm.
And they might say no talking. And we grown men. So what you mean no talking? Nigga, eat a this. You know, somebody say something funny, y'all laughing at him. All right, stand out here in the cold here. Now we out here for 20 minutes in the cold.
Yeah.
Anybody who didn't do the joke, oh man, see man, they about ready to tell.
Mm-hmm.
They about ready to tell. I ain't do it. Kick y'all away. That's a principle I learned. I say, you know what? They do that because they know it's gonna cause enough. It's gonna stir the pot enough that you're gonna be able to see something. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
I say, you know what? Since these elders ain't left us nothing, ain't none of them from none of the religions, and none of them ain't left us nothing, ain't none of them got no answer, I'm shooting all their ass. I'm gonna shoot all y'all ass. Prove what y'all did.
Mm-hmm.
So that was my strategy. It wasn't really like malicious, probably in some of the moments when I get to thinking about it. But when I come back down to being me, it's like, you know, that's just what needed to be done. That just was the mission. I read the literature. Allah say this, that, and the other. In my brain, the root downloaded the mission, and bam, it do what it do.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm looking at the results. It ain't failed me yet. 2 years. Been in here seeing it knowing for over a year and a half. Came straight in this thing 2 months fighting cases.
Mm-hmm.
Me doing the paperwork. 2 months.
Mm-hmm.
This is why I like the fire. This is why I like the fire. Because it's going to speed it up. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
It's going to speed it up. You want some answers? You know what I'm saying? You want some answers? Put a light under somebody's hand or something. Like it's going to speed it up, bro. That's just the nature of fire. It speed up when it burns, it's speeding up the particles. When it's burning it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And why it's happening so fast.
So certain stuff we do for strategy. And we see, you know, I wanted to see certain stuff because I'm looking at, you know, everybody want to say to people, you know, whether y'all believe it or not, whatever. You know, and that's the thing. We don't nobody trust each other. So don't nobody believe nobody. I understand that because I don't believe people. So that's why I ask proof. Mm-hmm. And we come in this Moors community. We all trying to help, right? Even people that don't know. That's how they get cursed out, mess with us. I didn't know. I'm like, yeah, that was what you talking for. That's the whole point. If you don't know, just be quiet. That's part of the problem. Every time we save one person, y'all making another dummy. You know what I'm saying?
No, we say one person that make two dummies.
Right, y'all making two dummies. And then this dummy got on, we just come regular. They got on all the fancy garb. So once you hear they spill, you just threw us out the window until all your shit gone. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So all your stuff gone, and then you like, you know what I'm saying? Oh, they still around. I thought they was gonna be the ones that sent me off. Like, nah. So if you ain't updated this stuff, your ass undesirable. And let's get back into this. You say they are not citizens. In Penn State, 1846. Look at these. All this leading up to the Civil War. A lot of people wanted their damn rights. The plaintiff had been indicted under a local statute which prohibited the immigration and settlement of free Negroes or free persons of color into this state. That's that damn black law. They wanted to stop your immigration. You only could come into the state for 10 days, or they could sell your ass into slavery. Like, you remember the movie? Y'all remember the movie Life with Eddie Murphy and Martin Lawrence? What you think that movie was about? You watching the blows. You watching the Negro law. They went from New York, where the Negro was a citizen, right? Depending on the case ruling, to Mississippi, right?
Yep.
And their ass was Dred Scott. Got a case put on him. Oh, Your Honor, no, it wasn't me. I got the witness, but the black man don't got no rights that the white guy didn't respect. They locked your ass up. You was down there too long. Wasn't they supposed to go down and get some liquor?
Yep.
And stay went to the titty bar. You down there doing business. Supposed to get liquor, stayed in the titty bar, spent all your money, can't get back. Now you stuck down here with black hoes. Sold your ass and put you on the chain gang, telling about the gunline boss. Facts. They put the shit right in our face and made us laugh about it. And this shit just ain't like, I'm charged up now because I just thought of that, bro. I just thought of that. They got us laughing about the black codes.
Yeah.
We gonna get two of the funniest niggas, and we gonna make these niggas laugh about their own, and they still in it and don't even know. Life, and it's called life. Bro, it's called life.
Right.
Because that's my life.
Yeah. And people don't even get the connection.
God damn. This shit, bro. So yeah, we went to the elders and we got some information, enough. I'm cool with that. I'm cool with, you don't gotta do everything. I'm gonna go get it. Like, you ain't gotta, I'm like a candle. Just light me up. You know what I'm saying? Like a torch or something. Just make sure I'm lit. I don't need you to keep lighting. That's part of the problem. They so used to torches that won't. They've been trying to light this motherfucker for so long. They finally lit it. Like, let me keep lighting. It took me so long to light. I got to keep in it, and I'm like, no. I'm good.
Right.
Go light one of them now. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Exactly.
Look at this. So this is the quote. Let me see. Did I delete that? Because I had some up here that was talking about those. But I talked about it in the other live. The law they had in 1829, them vagrant laws. You had to come in and pay $1,000 bond and all that stuff. You want to move into the state. See, these immigration. Now, why you think in the 1800s in the Republic they had immigration laws from going to state to state if they wasn't their own country? See, this immigration. This is country to country. That's what this is. Y'all don't even know y'all state ID. It's immigration. Our class update your status on that if you wanted more. That's immigration, bro. When they run it, them state IDs look the same for everybody. Only thing look different is your picture. Everything look the same on the public. Don't nobody know what's on the SS5 form behind it for the Caucasian or the Moor. into the police run. That's your immigration. Well, not yours. That's your straw man immigration. But you know, we all playing the commerce game over here so everybody can steal our stuff.
Yep.
See, niggas think I like playing the commerce game. This will be so enraging to me. Niggas will force you into doing something and then blame you for doing it. You ever had somebody, bro, you done loaned them and you ain't want to give it to him because you know, you like, man, if he fucked this contract up, your ass out of there. You gone.
Right.
I did that, man, and fell out with somebody over there. And I knew it. I'm like, this enough. This is enough to where if you jag this off, I'm done with you. Know what I'm saying?
Right.
And now they mad at me. Like, what I'm supposed to do? Not give it to you? You acting like you needed this, like, so now I'm the bad guy either way. If I don't give it to you, I'm the bad guy. I gave it to you and didn't let you run over me, and now I'm the bad guy.
Right.
And now I'm the bad guy. It's that type of stuff, though. You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy. Yeah.
You can't be nice. Sometimes you got to pick and choose who you be nice to. Because that's going to turn into something. They finna take that and try and overdo it.
Yeah, add this, multiply this, let me get that. Oh, can you do this? And give it and take them out.
On the real.
Mm-hmm.
Look at this. So he talking about that law, the vagrant law. The plaintiff pleaded the second section of the fourth article of the Constitution of the United States, which provide that citizens. So this was the free Negro doing. He pleaded the Constitution. He doing what Moore's doing now. 200 years later.
Mm-hmm.
He say the plaintiff pleaded the second section of the fourth RCD. These niggas think they citizens of the fourth article of the Constitution of the United States, which provides that citizens of one state shall be entitled to all the privileges and immunities of the citizens of the several states. After the court in Amy versus Smith, Supra, the judge continued. If citizens, look, this is how he checking him. Since you want to quote citizens of this state need to have citizens rights to that state, he say if citizens in a full and constitutional sense, why were they not permitted to participate in this formation? Nigga, you ain't write this document talking about I'm a citizen. You wasn't no party because you steady talking about a free Negro. They certainly were not. The Constitution was the work of the white race, the government for which it provides. The white race, whoever black, y'all need to listen to this. The Constitution was the work of the white race, the government for which it provides. And y'all know race is a construct. Race don't exist. It's a construct.
Right, construct.
Category is race, is status, the white status. The Constitution was the work of the white status. The government provides. It worked for the white status. You got to change your status. You can't just say this shit. You ain't the one that even say white. They the one use that terminology, which means you got to change the way they look at you. They the one calling your ass black. The government for which it provides and of which it is the fundamental law is in their hands and under their control. It's in the white status hands and under their control. Sound like a straw. And it could not have been intended to place a different race of people in all things upon terms of equality with themselves. Update your status. Indeed, if such, why you think all Moors keep talking free white status? Free white status. Article 3 court, Article 3. Why you think they saying it? Indeed, if such had been a desire, its utter impracticability is too evident to admit of doubt. The two races differing as they do in complexion, habits, conformation, and intellectual endowments. That was the key, intellectual endowments. They sleep. Could not nor ever will live together upon terms of social or political equality. A higher than human power has so ordered it. And it's natural law. Because it's a sin for what? Any group of people to do what, y'all? Violate what? With your black ass. You know what I'm saying? Them slave principles, ain't it?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Okay. You say intellectual endowments could not nor ever will live together upon the terms of social or political equality. A higher than human power has so ordered it, and a greater than human agency must change the decree. Allah got to change this decree. He said, if Allah ordered, Allah got to change it.
Mm-hmm.
Those who framed the Constitution were aware of this, and hence their intention to exclude them as citizens within the meaning of the clause to which we have referred. Islam. So y'all starting to see. And I ain't even got all y'all pretty much know this stuff. Give me a second. I'm finna get to the meat of what I'm talking about. Because we need to talk about some inheritance. It's saying the same thing. And now they talking about the Dred Scott decision. Okay, I'm going to read this. And the next case in point of time was the great Dred Scott decision. 1856. You see how they keep going up towards the Civil War?
Mm-hmm.
It is now universally conceded that the greater portions of the opinions in that case are elaborate dicta, and that as the pleading stood, the question purported to be decided, namely the citizenship of free Negroes, could not under any proper view have been before the court. However, this much may be said. There can certainly be no question, it would seem, but that had the question been actually before the court, it would have determined against citizenship. No stronger evidence of the truth of this remark could be submitted than the fact when attended the repeated argument of that case and the pains taken by the majority of the court in attempting to bring that question within their view for determination. They didn't want to answer that shit. They saw all these cases coming up to this. They didn't want to say, because it's Rex 84. They been knew this. Once they know, they not gonna get it back. Like I got all type of Joe Biden quotes and stuff he got up there to where he letting the cat out the bag now. He got executive orders out, and I'll post, we probably do live on them next. He got executive orders out explaining that they don't got a pot to piss in as a nation. And that's the industry that compels them to fight for the United States. They don't got nowhere to go. They trying to tell Morris nicely. Like, you niggas ain't even ready. Y'all need to get y'all stuff together. Look, take these little programs, like y'all talking like y'all don't do contract. Take these little programs and go build something.
Yep.
Because y'all acting like y'all want some war or something. And y'all know we specialize in that. Y'all need to go read the policies again, because they talk about that. They told you about, you know what I'm saying, how we get out. I'm just saying. And I ain't trying to scare the Moors. To me, this is a reality. You know what I'm saying? I ain't the saint, but I go by Noble Drew Ali literature. It's all been coming true. I don't even be surprised. So they talking about the citizenship. No stronger evidence of the truth of this remark could be submitted than right. So they ain't want to determine it. Their expressions on the question were unequivocal. See, they try to be vague. In the course of his opinion, Justice Chief Taney said the words people of the United States and citizens are synonymous terms and mean the same thing. They both describe the political body who, according to our Republican institutions, form the sovereignty and who hold the power and conduct the government through their representatives. They are what we familiarly call the sovereign people, and every citizen is one of this people and a constituent member of this sovereignty. The question before us is whether the class of persons described in the plea and abatement compose a portion of this people and are constituent members of this sovereignty. We think they are not, and that they are not included and were not intended to be included. These is the Supreme Court justices. This Chief Justice Taney. In the 1800s, during the Republic. Y'all ain't no real citizens. Not within the meaning of the Constitution.
Mm-hmm.
Now, you know what? You know what's so key about that? More don't even understand. You know what's so key about that? You got to think federal and state. The federal Constitution. See, the Constitution for the United States of America make they citizens federal and state citizens.
Mm-hmm.
So, by him rejecting that federal Constitution, that was that slave 14th Amendment. Bam, that's out the way. That's why I say American citizen. The Articles of Confederation made out of different independent republics to make a confederation. Based off of who? What confederation they was based off of? Our confederate, Iroquois. Well, honestly. Right. Big fella. Right.
Mm-hmm.
So this Taney saying they not citizens. Y'all ain't of this body politic. You know what I'm saying? Where y'all stuff at? In the body politic, and what we talking about? The federal, that U.S. Constitution. That 1790. You got Article 3 and Article 6 in that Constitution. And there's some more that didn't change their status. They try to naturalize and use it. It is what it is. That ain't my specialty. I ain't teaching naturalization. I'm teaching nationality. And I know that's the main difference with the temple. I know y'all think y'all can be naturalized into the United States Republic. Well, some of y'all think that. We don't believe it. We like Chief Justice Taney. We looking at the result. We can't be real U.S. citizens, like it say on y'all nationality card, because look at what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. We know people undesirables, but y'all is forcing people to be undesirables according to y'all if they don't come through you.
Right.
Man. Which means it's a lien on my birthright. It's conditions on my birthright. This is my problem with other people. I ain't accepting no conditions. If it's a birthright, it's a birthright. It's mine by birth. It's my right by birth. Ain't no lien on it.
Right.
That means all the Moors that get their birthright, they can turn around and say, you know what? F you. And you can't take it back if it's a birthright. If it's really a birthright, you just gonna be mad as hell. You ain't gonna be trying to, know what I'm saying? Okay, so now I'm a finagle and, know what I'm saying?
Right. Good Watusi.
Did I press the damn button? Yeah, I pressed the button. Let me go back to Taney. Let me go back to old Chief Justice Taney.
Right back.
Okay. This thing taking all day. Right. Okay. So they say they're not members of this sovereignty. The question before us, what do you mean with the sovereignty? We think they are not, that they are not included and were not intended to be included under the word citizen in the Constitution and can therefore claim none of the rights and privileges which that instrument provides for and secures to citizens of the United States. On the contrary, they were at the time considered as a subordinate and inferior class of beings who had been subjugated by the dominant race and whether emancipated or not, yet remained subject to their authority and had no rights or privileges but such as those who held the power and the government might choose to grant them. Facts. This is why they had to make a Civil Rights Act of 1866. So people under these colorable titles can contract because it was unconstitutional because your ass wasn't at the age of majority. You still a minority. You like a little kid trying to contract. This decision, of course, was not without its effect in cases arising in the South thereafter cited it for the proposition which the Chief Justice announced. They used it as precedent. Some courts have hesitated, as already stated, between these two extreme views. And I ain't even got to all the stuff while I'm talking about inheritance. I'm showing right now, y'all ass ain't citizens. I don't care if it's said on paper or not. You a second-class citizen. I can go to the census on Wikipedia. They're going to say they're going to count your ass even though you got a misrepresented immigration status. They know you ain't their citizen. They're going to still count you as one. And then go straight to this if it comes for an explanation. Facts. Let me see. It got to be, more's got to be on code. Y'all talking this stuff. Y'all ass got to be official. They trying to pass a Domestic Terrorism Prevention Act. They already got stuff on the book talking about alien enemies. And Moores is just talking reckless. As if they know they can beat the damn case. These people ain't got to let you beat no case. Y'all see somebody like me and think that shit automatic. That shit ain't automatic. That's why I be going so hard, because I know I could have been locked up. I know I actually was on the line. I got the right to talk. I'm the person that came through and actually did it. So I got the right to talk. And people don't appreciate it because they ain't never done nothing. Who do over a decade in a joint, get out, find the information, on parole, tell a PO, stop calling me that damn name, call me this noble title, give his ass nationality papers, tell him go put that on the record, tell City of Chicago, I ain't filing as no gun offender no more. That shit over with. I'm a moral. Gotta go to court. They try and act like all right, well, you get pulled over, we gonna see. Get pulled over, curse their ass out, go ham sandwich on them, get the case, get out, go Facebook Live, showing the case, fighting the case, get another case months later, fighting two of the cases. Who do this? If it ain't the Vanguard.
There's law.
I ain't even finished the damn sentence. Beat the damn cases, do administrative processes, teach everybody the process so they can show they correct their status, explain the shit for over a year so niggas can stop hating and telling people I'm doing this and that and the other.
Mm-hmm.
Shit airtight. No, it ain't no guarantee. It's a sword and shield. If you know what you're doing, you can fight. And if enough people do it, if enough people become of the same mindset, who the hell gonna tell us what our damn way of life is?
Mm-hmm.
That's why I can't agree with just anybody, because I ain't agreeing to no way of life with y'all ass. If it ain't the way of life I want, I don't care what it. If it ain't close enough, I'm not up under nobody.
Mm-hmm.
And then when we show people the literature, they ass got amnesia.
Mm-hmm.
This is why we just went to the blacks. Cause we like cool. They must not be part of our tribe. Cause cause don't stop us. You know what I'm saying? We just gonna go to the next one. We gonna go find our tribe. And our tribe straight.
Mm-hmm.
People in my tribe that ain't even saying they're more. And they straight. You know what I'm saying? This is why I'm looking at No Charlie literature now, and I'm like, he had the game plan. He had the game plan. Fuck a 14th, 15th Amendment. We gonna participate in state government. And people can say de facto, but is it de facto if I got aldermen over here and congressmen over here and I'm getting everything I need done?
Mm-hmm.
I done told y'all ass to wait. Moors need to move together. Moors need to do business. Moors need their own schools. Moors need this. Now, if y'all ass don't move to these 3 or 4 wards that I put together, that's each getting $1 million or better a piece for y'all, that y'all control, and put whoever we want in here and put a fans on his head and have him in a city council.
That's wrong.
Moving, rumbling, and shaking some stuff. And have us the representative so we can get our shit done. Now, this is the one part where I give some of the temple. If I got down on you for civics, I'll give you that. I ain't gonna apologize because there's too much shit being done. I'm gonna say I give you that. Y'all ass was trying to do civics. I'll give you that. I always gave y'all credit when it came to business. Y'all know I'm fair. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to business, I always get it to them. They do business. These Moors be talking about no business. They gonna do it. So it's government. Reason I brought up the elders first is because Now I brought up alderman now because that means the aldermen come from eldermen.
Mm-hmm.
These are people with the resources for our people. So all the ideas I got, I'm sitting up here doing the research. They already got the shit. They got it under these de facto titles. You know what I'm saying? Islam. Mm-hmm. They got the Black Caucus. So now I'm understanding where you Masons coming from. Y'all ass already in the positions. I understand that now. You know what I'm saying? What I don't understand is how people think that they ass is over the original. You know what I'm saying? See, the focus, people is acting like it's some leverage. It ain't no leverage. The focus is to save the people. That's the only focus. So if y'all saying y'all was saving the people, that's the only thing. It ain't no these people got to be over these people to do that. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Right.
How, you know what I'm saying, can even, you know, have these thoughts. The goal gotta be bigger than self. Because right now the people is in a position to go to jail, get shot, you know, they put in that type of position to starve, prostitute, shit like that.
Yeah, right.
Change.
Yeah, to make them severe compromises.
Yeah, sell their name for a morsel of bread, you know?
Yeah, trying to feed the children and everything else, right.
That type of thing. That type of thing. Because this the thing, and this one more thing with the Masons. Like, to me, the Masons ain't even, they not even serious to me. When it comes to like, when it comes to y'all acting like y'all want to be down with the Moors. Y'all not serious. Y'all might get the temple and certain other Moors outside them. But look what they doing. What has they done? Like, and I ain't even trying to shoot. I ain't trying to shoot shots. To me,
they invested with the temple.
Yeah.
They put their bet on the temple. That's their hedge fund. That's because they have half of the people in the temple already in the order with them.
Exactly. That's why they ain't doing nothing. That's why shit happening. Because they ain't got the streets. See, that's where y'all got y'all. They supposed to have the streets, so the shit would be all the way built up together. If the temples had the streets, teaching what they supposed to have, they would have the streets. Then they would be the connection between the will of the people, and then they can talk to whoever got, you know what I'm saying, a trustee position to get the shit done.
Yep.
That's how it's supposed to go. Everybody moving together. If it can work like that. This is why I say y'all ass not serious, because it ain't like the production. It's a motherfucking, it's a close-knit group. It ain't a system for the people. It ain't a system for the people. It's a close-knit group. I ain't on that. You know what I'm saying? I ain't on that. That don't even work. Keep the people enslaved. Like, our whole problem over here is everybody eating off of us. This is the commerce game. This is why we ain't just walk around saying everybody nationality. Because we say that, everybody got to get the fuck. So how everybody eating and ain't paying us no tax? And how we ain't they citizen and we paying tax?
Islam.
And he's talking about voting.
Right.
Conversation before a vote. This the people need to know this before we even go to these people who can do this.
Right.
Because now we got some power. Now we going with a purpose. All right, if he say this, is this. If he don't do this, his job is this. And we good either which way it go. Either which way it go, the motion. You ain't stopped nothing. You just made a decision. Turn the heat down. The thing is up. So let me read a little bit more of this, and we finna get into. So they said that they were subordinate. We ain't got rights and all that. Y'all might want to read this part. Page 67 is talking about jurisdiction. They tried to charge an Indian murder, and he pulled jurisdiction on their ass. Said it was an Indian versus Indian. It ain't none of y'all business. Read that. But it's something else. For a second. Okay. I think it's gonna get good. Give me a hot second.
Yep. Subsequently, if you guys got any comments or questions, you can feel free to put them in the chat, and then we'll get back with y'all with the comments and questions or whatever.
So let me see. I think I went over it. Let me go back for a minute. We finna get into it. This might be a long one, y'all. Might be another hour and a half. Let me see. Into this law, talking about this inheritance. Okay. Okay. Now we down here. Does the quantum of Indian blood in the veins of the party determine the fact as to whether such party is of the white or Indian race? We talking about y'all. The bloodline. If so, how much Indian blood does it take to make an Indian? Or how much white blood to make a person a member of the body politic known as American citizens? Where do we find any rule on the subject which makes the quantum of blood the standard of nationality? Certainly not from the statute of law. Certainly not from the statute law of the United States. You turn the page. Nor is it to be found in. So they talking about that blood drop rule, that 1/32nd drop of the blood. That shit ain't in the law. In the case of the United States versus Sanders, the court held that the quantum of Indian blood in the veins did not determine the condition of the offspring of a union between a white person and an Indian. That drop rule is a damn lie, y'all. Then we grew up with that, the one drop rule.
Yep. Fucking lie.
But further held that the condition of the mother did determine the question. Woo! Quick facts. That was a quick fact check. I ain't even had to go through that. Condition of the mother. So if you look like me and your mama, Albion, it's your nationality, bro. Here's what it is. And the court referred, and it don't even people be making too much damn difference. Like everybody got rights over here on this land. What's what the Constitution mean?
Right.
It's an international document. Every nation got rights. Honor your damn heritage. Put your law on the record and live. Like niggas want to be 100%. Like everybody got something in them. This European is in my bloodline somewhere down the line. Yeah. I ain't scared to say it.
Yeah, it is what it is.
It is what it is. If people was called, say I was one of them more than certain situations where, they was like, oh, you Albion. Do you think I would care? You think it'll stop anything I'm doing?
Right. As if you didn't have the program already inside you. Because you're doing what your DNA telling you to do.
Right. You think it's going to stop anything I'm doing? I don't care what I'm going to say now. You think the de facto going to care?
Yep.
Bro. Like people be making stuff too. Y'all want acceptance. That's what it is.
Exactly.
The way I can understand that. Because don't nobody like hearing that they not it. They not it. I know I don't like hearing it. That's why I know what I'm saying. I reciprocate that. I'll figure this, hey. And the court referred to the common law as authority for the position that the condition of the mother fixed the status of the offspring. The court is sustained in the first position by the common law and also in the last position, if applied to the offspring on a connection between a free man and a slave upon a principle handed down from the Roman civil law, that the owner of a female animal is entitled to all her brood. Y'all see this? Do y'all see this? In civil law, the owner of a female animal, that's what they call it, the Moabites and the rest of y'all that's signing y'all kids into this shit. A female animal who they entitled your brood.
Mm-hmm.
Now, before I even go further, where is Noble Drew Ali at? Hold up. This is why I showed you this picture in the beginning. You see humanity? You see where it's placed at?
Mm-hmm.
A brood at.
Mm-hmm.
They entitled to her brood. Because she steady signing it. She steady contracting. She steady in a loop from the Act of 1866 where they done made all the free Negroes citizens. Because she don't remember she's supposed to be a Moor coming out of slavery.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of them didn't remember. That's why they was doing all these court petitions and they arguing over the status of the free Negro. These niggas actually thought this shit was gonna work. Y'all actually thought the Republic was gonna work. And we asking for it. This is how bad it is now. We asking for it back. I was telling you, bro. I'm like, really? I say the Republic is really a compromise, bro. It really ain't what we want.
Mm-hmm.
They ask, and it ain't what they want. They want a whole de facto. We want our whole sovereignty.
Yep.
The Republic is the compromise.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Look at this.
It's wrong.
This is the nation, y'all. This is what we in right now. So y'all wonder why shit gloomy? Y'all can be happy. Y'all can be on the battlefield meditating, doing Buddhism, floating, telekinesis, all that, telepathy, whatever. You don't need to send postcards no more. You can just, you know what I'm saying? We know what time it is. Them prophecies for real. I know why y'all don't want to acknowledge them prophecies. Because it's going to put some order around here. See, people want their own order.
Exactly.
People want the order they want. They don't want the order that's going to get the shit done.
No,
it's just like
it's the what the shit done. Because when you decide you want to take whose order you trying to put in place, it's their intent.
Bro, it's their intent. Bro, it's just, bro, you know how it is? It's like people that go out the relationship because the person look good. You know what I'm saying? But that ain't what they need.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? That shit finna be gone. Then you gonna be
right. Yeah, because she gone.
Yeah.
Soon as the money gone, soon as whatever it was that attracted her to you, whatever, she out the door.
Yeah, that shit was an illusion.
Mm-hmm.
That shit power illusion. Tell you that in the principles. It's always something behind the power. It's always a force behind the power. And we know this stuff. Y'all asking, lie to y'allself all y'all want. All y'all done played a sport and was nervous, or had a recital and was nervous, or it was, you know what I'm saying, or was in your own head trying to visualize what was going to, the successful, you know what I'm saying, rendition or a successful performance. I do it before every game. Every game, I'm thinking about scoring 50. You know what I'm saying? Everybody done it.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody don't want it something so bad that that's all they can think about, and they just, you know what I'm saying, obsessed with it until it become a reality.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
Y'all know these principles. The thing is, they all is mixed around in your chaos zone, and we ain't put order to them. We ain't ordered the chaos.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of us ain't ordered the chaos yet because we don't look at ourselves as the master. We steady asking everybody for, you know what I'm saying, how it's supposed to go. How the hell they supposed to do who you is.
Right.
Y'all don't know me from a can of paint. You can't tell me nothing about me. How you coming to you for what?
But no, that's that fighting self, bro. That's they trying to fight. They don't even want to fight themselves half the time, and they're taking a path of least resistance. They don't want to go through the fire. They just, I can go around the fire. What if I walk around the fire and then but I'm still be on the other side, right? No. You'll be on the other side of the fire. You ain't going through the fire to the other gate.
It's critical, y'all. Let me see if there's some more stuff in here. This is the universal maxim of the common law with regard to free men, as old as the common law, or even as the Roman civil law, and as well settled as the rule partis sequitur vetri, the one being a rule fixing the status of a free man, the other being a rule defining the ownership of property, the one applicable to different political communities or states whose citizens are in the enjoyment of the civil rights possessed by people in a state of freedom, other defining the condition of the offspring which had been tainted by the bondage of the mother. Damn. Hold up. I gotta read that again. It said, hold, I gotta read that again. It says, this is the universal maxim of the common law with regard to free men, as old as the common law, or even as the Roman civil law, and as settled as the rule partis sequitur vetru, the one being a rule fixing the status of free men, the other being a rule defining the ownership of property, the one applicable to different political communities or states. Ain't that a republic?
Yep.
Different political communities and states. Didn't I say it's an international document? Different political communities and states whose citizens are in enjoyment of the civil rights possessed by people in a state of freedom. So imagine all different political communities and states, all different religions, freedom of religions, operating in a state of freedom. The Negro don't enjoy that status. Or the black, or the African American. And they talking about your straw man. No other rules than the ones above enumerated ever did prevail in this or any other civilized country. It's just facts on facts. This say ain't no other rule ever prevail. It's status.
Right.
Now they using race and talking about the status of the mother and all that. And if you believe in race, construct, you can get through off. Race is status. When they saying the race of the mother, it's the status of the mother, the intellect of the mother. You know what I'm saying? Do she know who she is or not? Islam. Free is mental. Free or slave is talking about mental. The state, mental state. Let me see. These Indians are free men. The paternal ancestors of Mrs. Puryear were free men. The rule applicable to the offspring of free men is certainly applicable here. If the status of the Indian nations shared so often by the Supreme Court of the United States, because if that be their true status as tribes or nations, the question is to be solved in the same way as if one parent was a citizen of the United States and the other citizen of a foreign nation. The court held that the deceased Puryear did not become an Indian by marriage. As suggested above, the rules here laid down are the ones which have been usually applied in deciding cases which have arisen in cases following are grouped according to this classification. First, cases under the rule partis sequitur ventrum in the two early cases. The question arose in suits brought to establish the freedom of floated slaves. In each case, the parties had Negro blood in their veins. In each case, their genealogy was tracked back to the evidence in the cause to an Indian female ancestor. By the laws of Virginia, it appears that Indians could not normally be held as slaves in Virginia, though their slavery had been tolerated between the years 1679 and 1691. In both cases, the ruling was the same, that notwithstanding the Negro blood, if the parties were descended from Indian female ancestors, not as slaves within the period specified, they were freed men and not slaves. Because his grandma was an Indian, according to them. So, if you a Negro, but your grandma or your mama a Moor or your great-great-grandma Moore, you can trace it. It's proof. Got to know they're talking about status. And this is, it wasn't 67 where the Moore had killed another Moore. Look, a Cherokee Negro. Y'all see this? Cherokee Negro. Like, you got sentenced to death. He got sentenced for killing another. Like I said, go read it. You know what I'm saying? And he claimed on their ass.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't want enough. I think I proved the point. Y'all see what it is.
Mm-hmm.
We go through these. Okay. Show that executive order. Showed this act when they gave the Japanese reparations for interning them in 1941. It's the Dred Scott case. This is some article on why Moors must vote. I'm not really, you know what I'm saying? To me, before, like, I'm not finna tell no more to vote. Your ass ain't a citizen, what you voting for? Mm-hmm. Now, the blacks is saying they citizens, you know, and to me, they ass should be voting if they thinking this shit work. That's what more should be doing. Putting pressure on the blacks in the system. If y'all stuff work, show us.
Mm-hmm.
Because once y'all say y'all more, y'all on this side.
Right.
And once we get Moors, we come in as our own group, and yeah, this what
right.
it is.
But I mean, the blacks, y'all, these y'all people, this y'all stuff. Y'all ain't even putting pressure on.
That's what I'm saying.
Y'all talking about vote, but then you vote for the whatever.
Vote for the same
Democratic Party, whatever's blue.
And the same person just brought the National Guard in here. Same person that's locking up little kids now talking we need to make it projects.
Yeah.
Y'all create
complaining. Y'all want to be up in arms, but you don't want to make the corrections so you can actually be represented and be a full person instead of 3/5. I don't get it.
No, they ain't had it thrown in their face enough. I told you what it is. Bro, y'all go watch American Gods, the old one, when Mr. Nancy on there, and he get telling people angry, get things done.
I'll be right back. Hold on, let's go.
Use this principle over here. It's the reason we're putting some fire on some people. I'm telling you what to do. You can't tell? Shoot everybody. Figuratively. So our people is allowing this stuff. All of them got to get it, bro. The heat got to get turned up. All their ass got to get it. All of them supposed to be get it. Every time you sort of been in their face with it. All our family is the damn mission. Like, I don't even understand this. And no, it ain't harassment. It ain't, you know what I'm saying, compulsion. You know what you talking about? First of all. And then if they just shooing you away, they don't want to know, then cool. But then they ain't got nothing to say. Then, see, what you do is you cut them off every time they complain about the system. I don't want to hear it. Your slave ass helping it. I don't want to hear it. This is what I do. I don't want to hear it. Moors like us forced to operate because Moors as a whole is just talking. They ain't doing nothing. And they ain't in positions of power. The Masons is in positions of power. I give y'all that. But y'all ain't made the play. Y'all acting like y'all want to make a play and be one with the Moors. But to make that, you see the Moors in the public. To be one with the Moors, y'all ass got to come out. You got to be a real play. We not going in the private. Bring them open. I'm trying to get 500 feds in Chicago. I'm trying to get 500 feds. You know what I'm saying? That's what I want. At least. Mm-hmm. To where we want to, we can go down to City Hall and line up just like on the Malcolm X movie in the street. Take up the whole damn block.
It's long.
There go them Moors again. And Moors need to get their stuff together. That's the reason we showing you all this. We could be showing you some more Immigration Nationality Act about the terrorist stuff and all that. But they setting that part up too.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody sending donations. You better know who you're doing it with.
Yep.
If you send a donation to a group, send a donation to somebody, they consider that, they coming to get all y'all ass. This is why stuff be on the record. You're gonna be trying to put it on the record once you got a case. It's gonna be too late. They ain't gonna honor none of it. You're gonna be locked into that status that we telling you about. And then you're gonna be talking about how they violate. You're gonna be like, yeah, we told you about that. You know, they've been violating us for like hundreds of years, right? This is why I'm showing you the citizenship of the United States expert. Like the shit ain't never stopped. So I'm wondering, like, at what point Moors is gonna switch up the game plan? You know they're gonna keep violating us, right?
Yep.
So we just gonna walk into the trap? No, you know what? Since I know it's a trap anyway, I don't even care about the trap no more. I don't even care about it being a trap no more. I know I ain't the type of person that got to keep convincing some stuff. It's either is or it ain't. And then I'm going to do what I want. You know what I'm saying? Like the Moors seat. The Moors seat, we waited a long ass time, didn't we? And they came to the conclusion like, you know what? It just is what it is. Release the Kraken.
Yep. It's long.
Release the Kraken. You know what I'm saying?
It is what it is.
It is what it is, bro. Confirmation. I just wanted to see. You know how on the beach, the tide go in, and then it go out, and then you get to see all, you know what I'm saying, shells and all that type of stuff when the water leaves.
The stuff in the bottom, right?
Yeah, we just shook it up a little bit. That's all. So you can see what was up under there.
Yep.
Everybody make a choice now. All these little orders, all the Moors. Y'all know what it is. Y'all see each other. Y'all know what it is. Everybody out. Mask is off. People done laid down the gauntlet. Take it or leave it. What is Moors gonna do? And we ain't with none of that crazy stuff.
It's long.
Like I'll be offended when they even ask. I know y'all know my story. I'll be offended when they even ask me that dumb stuff. They was telling me last year, see, we can put on these shirts and we can go around, we can arrest the police. I'm like, nigga. Yeah. I'm like, that's like a nigga that's never been to jail before. I'm like, your ass finna die.
No, they're gonna be on that terrorist stuff. You know, because they got them sheriff badges, this, that, and the third, all this other mess they whatever they made up, and they're gonna put them right on that list and come get them all. Everybody signed up, donated, all that.
No. He ain't finna make it. They finna hear his ass talking, and no, don't call this in. Let his ass. You know what I'm saying? Go try to pull somebody over if you want. Talking about, he put his thing on top of his car. Your ass finna Harlem Shake to the car. Boom!
It'll be like Dukes of Hazzard running.
For real. You trying to pull them over. Talking about I'm a sheriff, I'm a sheriff. Like, bro, get out of my face. Go do that. Because they gonna kill you. I'm just telling you what it is. I'm in Chicago. I know what it is. They're gonna kill you, bro. They kill you for less. It's nothing.
Yeah.
They just got the police. How long I've been telling people the police be killing people at night? Be your ass in the house before. How long I've been
bro?
Since last year when the pandemic first hit. They just got the police on TV shooting 2 people that was in their car. And the only reason they got caught is because the shit got caught on somebody's camera, house camera, and somebody, and they called the police.
Yep.
But they done got our people. This is what they got our people on. They got our people in dead culture. They got our people in stop snitching, which I understand, but we got to govern ourselves. We got to be our own police.
Yep.
This is what I'm saying.
Yep.
We have our own policy.
Yep.
And when I say I'm talking about the empire. I'm not talking about no U.S. citizens. If your ass doing that, I'm not talking to you. I'm not trying to get they citizens. Y'all chose that. Y'all, this is the deal. I keep talking about the deal. We made that deal. Y'all undesirables. Y'all was called kafirs in the Holy Quran of Mecca.
It's long.
That's what Noble Drew Ali telling everybody in the last chapter of the Circle 7. It was a failed experiment. We giving Christianity back. We do not wish to amalgamate. And I can show. I've been showing you all up through the early 1800s, as soon as they made the Constitution for the United States of America, they counted slaves with it. What is you talking about? And in the literature in chapter 47, right before the end, it tell you that we lost nationality by accepting Negro color black. This is the status we under now as a people. This is the status we under now as a people. This is what people running from changing. They don't want to change the name. They want to keep that name and act. You know what I'm saying? So yes, the Moabites is integral. We need the Moabites. We need your ass woke. We need you know what I'm saying? We really need you woke. This is how we know your ass ain't woke, because you too damn nice.
And on principle.
What time it is? We looking for Winnie Mandela, and y'all ass coming in this bitch like Nicki Minaj. All you niggas is my sons.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's locked. God damn.
On I'm like, what Winnie at? Because you know I ain't Nelson, right? You know I ain't Nelson, right? You know Nelson got out cooperative as hell.
Yeah,
They ain't have to force his ass. I'm just saying. So we know everybody think what they think. We know everybody think, but you know what I'm saying? Y'all assume. Just like we assume too about some of y'all. Some of the stuff we did was strategic. Some of the stuff I did was mirroring. It was 48 laws of power. Just to show the inequality, just to show the slave principle. They think they can do this to me, but they think I can't do this to them. Like, who is these? You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Who is these people? Let me see if they complain about it. You know what I'm saying? Oh, niggas conscious now. Oh, okay. See, I'm doing hypothesis. Niggas don't know I was doing this in the joint. I go to school all night, college classes, come back doing surveys. It's 100 niggas on the deck. I'm doing surveys. I'm already knowing business about psychology. And I'm like, I'm finna go to psychology. That's how I'm so good in business. Because I can read your damn thought. I can read. That's why I don't advertise my business to Moors. Moors ain't never seen my business. Because I ain't finna let you hate on it. I know what y'all gonna do. You know what I'm saying? I know what y'all gonna do.
Yep.
We gotta come from love to hate. I understand. I know. I understand. We ain't settling for nothing though, and y'all know that. And we introduced ourselves, didn't we?
Yeah.
We had to reintroduce ourselves, didn't we?
Yeah. No, they had no other choice, bro. They had no other choice. It was too much. The beauty of it was all done in the public, so there was no confusion. You got it from the horse's mouth.
Full disclosure, and for the record, cause I feel like I gotta start saying stuff to kind of put Moors at ease. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm different. Everybody know I'm different. You know, I could tell you all this stuff. Everybody ain't watching every live I make, so people don't. I will have to say this shit all the time. I'm different. I'm the type of dude. You know. When I get confirmation, it is what it is. Some of y'all I don't know about. Some of y'all I got suspicion about. A few of y'all I think I got confirmation about. Them different degrees. You know what I'm saying? I'm not none of y'all God. So my word, if you not what I'm saying, you need to stand on your law. You don't need to crumble like a, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't believe in you.
Right.
There's some niggas that don't believe in me. And y'all know what I did, right?
Islam.
Y'all know what I did, right? Oh, okay. I ain't nothing. Oh, okay, cool. But then you won't mind this. Obviously, it can't be both. I can't mean something and not be nothing at the same damn time. So if I ain't nothing, then y'all don't care about nothing I do then, right? Because it ain't gonna affect me. right? It couldn't affect shit.
Mm-hmm.
And if it does affect something, then that probably mean I need to be talked about. You know what I'm saying? Or talked to on some of this stuff.
Right.
If people think that you know what I'm saying, Portage and Brother Azil and we over here is important and integral to a certain degree of certain part of this, you probably should, you know what I'm saying, have to respect your damn self, shouldn't you? You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Get some respect. I know that's what the Zodiacs say.
Right. Right.
I'm trying to be respectful.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be trying, bro. It's just hard when you get violated. Like to me, like once niggas violate, like respect out the window. You should expect the energy back.
Mm-hmm.
If you believe in any type of hermetic principles, you should just be expecting that to come back. You should be hoping to just come back in the form of getting cursed out.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but my whole thing is it don't even matter.
Right.
The whole thing is y'all talking about y'all want unity, but y'all just want to force unity, this, that, and third, and you got all this other stuff that's devised in the background that you done plugged in some of the. I'm a variable in the equation that you done made sure that the outcome works out positive in your favor, without being concerned about my intent in the mission, what my position is. You know, that's what I'm saying. I don't have time for it. At the end of the day, we got all these people that, you know, that need to really start clearing themselves up. It's time for everybody to make corrections and do this stuff. Yep. Not to sit over here and be trying to point fingers at each other back and forth, this and that third, and then try to talk in code behind on some sneak video, this, that, and the third, and hide some shit in the middle of whatever. Just because you're trying to keep from everybody knowing the truth.
Yeah. It's you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. This is AUS Code 1641. This is how we operate with our straw in accordance with the Immigration Nationality Act. It's codified in 8 U.S. Code. Qualified alien means an alien who at the time the alien applies for, receives, attempts to receive a federal public benefit. Oh, they don't got the whole definition on here. Hold up.
Yeah, you probably got to click on the. It was just that pop up when you clicked on it.
Yeah, they tripping. Yeah, something wrong with this part. But qualified alien mean an alien who qualified for permanent residence within the meaning of, within the United States, corporate United States. So you want to be able to operate in the system without being a U.S. citizen. You got to be a qualified alien because you're foreign to the system. So you're not domestic. You foreign. You alien. So you got to be a qualified. They got illegal aliens. So every alien can't do it. You got to be qualified. You got to have what's called a reciprocal treaty. You know what I'm saying? And y'all know we got the treaty. Mm-hmm. And what makes you qualified alien? You qualify for this federal public benefit. And I showed this the other day. Federal public benefit is everything y'all is using over here. From the TV to the clothes to the Federal Reserve notes. You know what I'm saying? To whatever, to your job, to your grant, to the school, all that. All that's the federal public benefit to Black people and to you Moors when you get y'all status updated. They can't call it that for Moors. It's a birthright. If you look up the public charge law that would have went into effect, it talks about that in there, and it's also codified U.S. codes. You can look up public charge in U.S. codes. And this is what was going on. That's why we call it the cycle. Now, I'm talking about public charge, right?
Yep.
Public charge is so foreigners can't be to the system.
Mm-hmm.
So in the 1800s, they had a law that couldn't immigrate to different states, right? Unless the free people, unless they had $1,000 bond, right?
Mm-hmm.
In case anything happens, so they don't become a public charge. Same shit. That was a Republican principle.
Mm-hmm.
That was from the Republic. Now we need to study this Republic because we're asking for it so much. Every time I study it, it don't y'all. It's better. It sounds better than de facto, but it sounds like it's gonna be what I told y'all. It's gonna still be some slaves down there. if you don't know what you're doing.
Yep.
And they're like, oh, that's why. That's why. Oh, okay. So Moors is over here. Like, take them lazy ass Moors, because they ain't gonna do nothing like the prophecy say. Number 23. Number Drew Ali.
Yep.
The Moors is saying we not finna motherfucking waste our life having to take care of all you slaves. So we gonna let these Caucasians do it. But they ass ain't worthy of trust. See, we both out of honor. Because we ain't want to take care of our own people. See, we told them to do it. Yeah, y'all do it. United States Service Corporation. Y'all do all the services. And by them administering the trust, it made us the trustee. Our dumb ass. We done been in the shit so long now, we don't even want to take the shit back.
Right.
And like I said, I don't even care that it's a de facto, because somebody else say an answer that work. Somebody else tell me an answer that work. Instead of what not to do. And matter of fact, don't tell me nothing. Show me.
Yeah.
Don't tell me nothing.
Yeah. Because they'll tell you.
Show me what you're talking about. Like I say, we the only ones showing, bro. We the only ones showing. And I can show y'all that. The stuff y'all talking, the tough stuff with the people, I ain't got to talk about it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got to talk about it. I done did that, all that. Whatever you want to think about, I done probably did it. Whatever tough stuff you talking about with them, I done did it. You know what I'm saying? In the court, out the court, in the county, in the joint. That's why the shit don't matter. That's why I'm like, no, that ain't it, bro. That shit just sound cool. Now you just want some get back. I understand. You know what I'm saying? I understand get back. We ain't got to lie about it. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to justify it. You might just say, I want some get back. I know what we supposed to do, but I ain't going to lie. I kind of still want some get back. Okay, cool. I understand. So you know what I'm saying? Chill out for a minute. We're going to have to sit you over here. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
We're going to have to sit you over here. We understand, though. But that ain't finna connect to me, because the shit you looking for, so you can feel validated, I already been through that before I even came in here. I done fought all them battles already. So the niggas y'all scared of, I ain't scared of, and I done already, know what I'm saying, been through that, and I'm like, yeah, y'all must ain't meant to be over me. You know what I'm saying? Or tell me too much. We keep coming to different conclusions about this thing. You know what I'm saying? It keep quit. It keep being a different, you know what I'm saying, scenario. So we done went through the Republic. We see it wasn't really Republic. Now they being quiet on the Moors. They speaking on the free Negroes. Or they being quiet on the proclaimed Moors. So maybe the Moors was cool. Maybe the Moors like whatever. You know what I'm saying? They classified as Negro, they undesirables. It is what it is. It's the same thing we tell the Moors now. Your ass got to be because the Moor are enslaved. This is what's going on now. This is why a lot of y'all doing stuff y'all don't even understand. And they're arguing with it and then trying to take up for somebody. And they can't even explain it.
Yep.
Because that's how long it's been going on. It's just traditional now. It's religion now. And everybody got these cool talking points to where they know everything and don't nobody else know nothing. You know? This will keep up this why, like with me, I be like, they must got it. Like, cool, prove it.
Right.
I always demand proof. You ain't gonna never talk me out of nothing. I'm always call your bluff. You know what I'm saying? Prove it. Because they only saying it to get an edge on some rights. For what? When you can just do whatever you talking about. That's what I'm saying. What Moors need to unify what for? Just do whatever you talking about. Your body politics should be able to do it. Because all the Moors ain't finna unify no way. What's the most Moors you can get together right now? Maybe, let's say maybe 1,000. What that's gonna do?
There's no.
What that's gonna do, but do what groups already did now, but form another order, secret order of Moors. Just keep to themselves. And in the public acting like they for the blacks. We need this for the blacks. Like they the trustee for the blacks. But you ain't trusting them with no damn knowledge. And I know a lot of people ain't doing it because it's going to take their job away. Because, but these people have already been through the greatest depths. Soon as they get the information, they're going to be past most of y'all.
Yep. That's
just like when I get it. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Just like when I get it. I caught that case, what? Not even 2 months. 7 weeks after I sent off the paperwork.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And y'all got to remember, and I ain't even trying to shoot a shot. I was with the consulate. I say that because ain't no proof that none of the stuff worked. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. How Big Man was being active. This is why I ended up putting 61 articles on the record because they was never honoring the shit. Wasn't nothing working. It ain't just like I'm saying consulate documents didn't work what they hadn't. I'm putting 61 articles of everything we talking about on the record and human rights and all this. It ain't nothing working.
Mm-hmm.
I threw all that shit out the window, say, you know what? I'm finna do it like this. I don't care who say nothing. If I'm gonna go down, I'm going down like Kobe with 60. You know what I'm saying? I'm going out like how I want to go out. Ever since I just threw caution to the wind, me and Allah been 100. He like, oh, damn. To be 35, 30, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
To be all these years, you finally got the message.
Right.
I'm like, fuck it, that was the message? F it?
Mm-hmm.
Shit, I you care to the world. Like, yeah, that kind of do sound like F it. You know what I'm saying? I don't care about none of this. Yeah, I be saying that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care about it no more. Damn the world. And if you look at Moors, what they worried about is they worried about the juncture of the two, you know what I'm saying, rivers, so they can make it out and won't get caught in the great fish nets after they die. Mm-hmm. Or the second and fourth of becoming a risen Osiris and all that. Is they worried about that, or is they worried about, you know what I'm saying, carnal things, cares of the world? Is they method to get to say to people a method of force? Is it of the world or the idea that's gonna manifest?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You can tell a tree about a fruited belt, bro. Easy. I ain't gotta ain't nobody gotta come out here dressed up like, you know what I'm saying? Whatever. It is what it is. What they say about the truth, it need no explanation, right? I ain't gotta explain to you, know what I'm saying? No, it need no apology, right?
Yep.
Islam. Ain't no apology for this truth. They want you to apologize for the principles. They want you to apologize for trying to live right. This is why I go the Al-Qaeda way. I'm not finna let you leverage me. I'm not finna be held by the principles and I'm going into a war in my own mind because I want to curse your ass. I want to go hard on you because I know you ain't following the principles, but now I'm stuck. No, you know what? I'm finna show them. We finna see who, you know what I'm saying? I don't care about a reputation. Y'all care about this stuff.
Yep.
The Moors shouldn't be in public. Well, stop doing bullshit.
Right.
Like,
get chilling out the street. Right. Get chilling out the street.
But you know what we know? You know what we know? We know the Moors don't want their business in the street. You know what I'm saying? We know that. We know the Moors want to act like this. You know what I'm saying? They want to act like it's, but the thing that's what's, persecution worse than slaughter, right? That's in the Holy Quran. Allah says it's worse to get persecuted, to be under slavery, than to just get slaughtered off. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
See, we act nothing. Like Jesus said in that 13th chapter. No, we slaying this weak ass piece. We gonna stir up the pot because this is what we got. I got to be the Prince of Strife before I can be the Prince of Peace. Because y'all done accepted this garbage. So since y'all moving off fear, cool. Y'all made me have to do this because now I got to make y'all more scared of this than y'all is of this because this is what y'all move off of. You ain't going off principles. If you went off principle, I can just tell you what it is. Simple. You like, no, I'm scared. So I'm like, cool. I understand your language. I'm going to turn into the scary version of me, and we're going to have this shit taken care of. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not saying like I'm, to me, in my mind, I speak for like New Moors. I know it's a bunch of us. I know it's hundreds and maybe thousands of us that think like this. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That ain't going nowhere. That's the future already. You know what I'm saying? And we already said we setting a hard line because we changing it. Y'all don't understand what we doing. We change like what y'all, the days that have been ain't gonna be no more. Y'all heard that before, right? That's a problem.
Yep.
It ain't gonna that shit over with. We changing it. We changing it. Y'all know the standard now. Ain't no more breaching. Ain't no sorries. You supposed to be competent. So if you sorry and make an excuse, that means you unworthy of trust.
Yep.
That means you incompetent. That means if your ass keep this post, people gonna keep getting injured and you gonna keep not accepting your responsibility. So ain't no sorry. New Moors ain't taking sorry. We done already been the victim.
Mm-hmm.
And Islam. And, you know, when I do drastic stuff, I already know, I know that's changing the whole matrix. What I mean by that is that's changing the way I got to do things now. When I got to do super dramatic, drastic stuff, you know what I'm saying? I don't even really know how to explain it. But I done chalked up. I done came to a conclusion. I put it like that. I done came to a conclusion. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That is unsalvageable. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When you got like, hold up. Say you in a relationship, right?
Mm-hmm.
You got to force the person. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
What is we doing?
Right. What's the point? Right.
What is we doing?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because a year ago, right? A year ago, everybody was beefing with us. So I'm like, what? So we know it ain't genuine. We know it ain't genuine with some of these people. I ain't gonna say it. It ain't everybody. Some of these people. You know, it's some power struggles going on. Talking about multiple topics. We talking about multiple topics because it then came to the point to where I gotta speak on the whole nation, whether they misclassified or not. I can't plan with the whole nation because y'all choosing this stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? For y'all own good. Because I know y'all don't think nothing we do is real and y'all think we, know what I'm saying, just making shit up. We ain't did the work and paperwork and whatever. In they system, we not know you. In they system. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So I can't be nation building as a Moor with somebody who property on the other side of that treaty. What is you talking about? What you mean nation building? You won't even change your damn name and status. This is what I'm looking at. I'm like, what? What is y'all talking about? What you mean nation building? With what? As if you ain't using fiat. You 3/5 on paper. What we gonna do with you? You get a case, they call you the slave name. And you out here talking about nationality. Like, what is you talking about? That's why I say Moors ain't on code. I can't be on code with you. You going out making up stuff, ain't got verification for nothing, and then want to just wipe over and get to the next subject without explaining nothing.
Mm-hmm.
That's incompetence. Like, we ain't on that. This is why I take some new Moors, because ain't nobody gonna do it. Before we came, who did it?
Mm-hmm.
Everybody want to stay nice until we die. Niggas will stay nice until we die. Act like we ain't on the deathbed. Act like 50% of the GDP ain't a damn stimulus and we ain't helpless. And then the ones who got businesses still stuck in the damn monopoly system.
Yep.
And then the blacks is voting in the damn people who is enslaving them.
Yep.
You niggas so democratic. The same Democrats taxing your dumb ass.
Yep.
And I just showed you Dred Scott. Now, which one of y'all ass gonna call the alderman? Which one of y'all gonna flood Black Lives Matter city council meeting? Where them Irish and where them Irish and British and wherever they ass, where they ass at now with their Black Lives Matter ass.
Right.
Exactly. See, I'm gonna put some pressure on you. I know what to do. I'm gonna stun on your ass. Y'all finna see me with all type of hoodies with literature on it, talking crazy. Y'all know I get saucy. Wait till it get a little bit heated up. Finna be all downtown. Finna be all downtown with a big ass sign that say $20. I bet you $20 you ain't black. You can't prove to me you black. I might check $1,000 a day. $1,000 a day. All I need is a Black's Law Dictionary and $20. I'm good. Well, we got a feds, we can't play. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna win 99 out of 100. There's gonna be one more, you know, or a Mason or something.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm gonna pop his ass. I'm gonna card his ass. Nope, you ain't did. You still black, brother. You still black.
Islam.
On the real.
Okay, got him.
So we talking status.
Yeah, bro.
To me, the unity is the idea. It ain't everybody come together. It ain't us having a big ass meeting. Everybody get the hug and, you know what I'm saying, kiss and you know what I'm saying, kumbaya and eat. That ain't the unity to me.
Right.
The unity is everybody standing on their square.
Mm-hmm.
And then the doctrine, the principles is being followed, so the doctrines is so close. It ain't all this off the wall stuff.
Right.
Because I'm telling y'all, like right now, that shit never gonna happen.
Mm-hmm.
With y'all making up all this makeup stuff, it's never gonna happen.
Mm-hmm.
I'm never gonna go with it.
Mm-hmm.
You can't show it, I'm gonna go against it. I'm gonna keep stomping it in the mud. My time is more valuable. But if it become a problem, I'm gonna keep having to stomp it in the mud.
Mm-hmm.
Because people ain't proved nothing. And I know they wait so they can come back out and talk. Whenever they come back out, they better be some proof out. If they talking to me. You know what I'm saying?
And y'all can't do these people's children, women, babies, and all this other stuff. Y'all can't do that.
And it's strategic. Mm-hmm. Because if they allowed to keep talking, they gonna do it again without proof.
Yep.
This is why they want to do it. They want to lead without proof. Once again, the cycle. I ain't have to explain that. I ain't got to explain this. I got away with this. Shit, this is my 18th time breaching the trust, and ain't nobody said nothing.
Mm-hmm.
No, we not going. We not going. We know niggas will drive us off the cliff. So you know what? If you ain't with it, that's why I played that Farrakhan the other day. If this ain't the type of leadership you talking about, that way. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Migo.
Yep. We okay with it. It's all
Airbnb.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's all good. Y'all ain't got to know. I know y'all, some people feeling left out. They want to know what I'm saying, be able to have whatever alliance they have and still be able to kick it. We not like that. Mm-hmm. We not like that. You rock with dude, them, and we not, know what I'm saying? It's shit. Like everything got to be cold. It got to be tight. It got to be a solid link because we come in a competent manner. Mm-hmm. We not coming to talk about laying everybody. We not doing that. We not coming talking about DeLorean or US check. We not spelling any Ebonics. The only thing we signing in red is our appellation. We not making no straw man red symbolizing the blood.
Mm-hmm.
Straw man ain't the blood.
Letters. We're not doing no Morris pig Latin.
None of that. Just like we showed y'all the William Dungy actual files from the case, wasn't none of that in there.
Mm-hmm.
You're not finna put it in there.
Yeah.
We not finna cover. You're not finna lie and think we finna cover for you. I don't care if I like you. I ain't finna do it.
Yeah.
And if I think you did that to make me do it, I'ma feel offended and might come and do a live on me. This been my whole thing to make the culture.
Yeah.
Because I feel like it need to be, you know what I'm saying, repercussions. It need to be repercussions. Shouldn't nobody have people like me in a position to get years and years and years.
Right.
And be paying fines and getting our life flipped up and down because we trying to do the work. and other people ain't getting nothing.
Right.
So if that can be fixed, you know, it might be, you know, because I'm trying not to be so gloomy. You know, it's you know, it ain't over for the Moors, but people got to take their weight. People got to take their responsibility. I messed up. I take my responsibility. I assumed about a Moor the other day. You know what I'm saying? We end up cursing each other out. You know, I took my responsibility. Tried to as best as I could. It is what it is. You know, everybody mess up. Ain't nobody perfect. Shit, yeah. That's like ain't nobody even got to explain that. Let me see if there's any more stuff I need to go through. Okay. Let me see. Like, this is the city council for Chicago. I ain't finna get too far into this, but this is the type of stuff I'm looking at now. These 50 aldermen got 50 wards, and they make up the mayor. They make up the responsibilities of the mayor. They like small mayors for their little areas of the city. Each of them got money for their constituents, for these blacks that live in these wards. Chicago been getting treated for the longest. Look at the party. Look at the party that you niggas keep voting for. Out of 50 aldermen, 46 for independents. And all the independents is not in black neighborhoods. So for Chicago, our people got to blame the Democratic Party.
Yep.
They got to blame the Democratic Party, in specific, the Black Caucus. 20 of these aldermen is Black Caucus aldermen, which means they supposed to take care of the needs of our people, of the Moors over here that's labeled black. Because every group got an interest group. Where is this at? Hold up. Where is this at? Look at this. You got the Progressive Reform Caucus. You got the Black Caucus in here. You got a Latino caucus, an LGBT caucus, and a Socialist caucus. Everybody getting their shit done except for who, y'all?
Islam. Except the blacks. They even got the LGBTQ caucus. And the blacks.
Everybody doing exactly. Everybody doing civics except for who, y'all? Now, once again, I'm not talking to Moors who operate qualified alien because I'm not a citizen to do no damn civics. To be voting rather. But the blacks is. And they the ones holding everybody hostage, right? They don't want to accept it, right?
Islam.
Same way we don't want to teach them. You know what I'm saying? So this is the problem. Each one of them get 50 million a year for the blacks. Where's the programs? Where's the business programs? Because it's black business. So why ain't it 250,000 out of that million, right? Let's say 250,000. We gonna donate that to black businesses. And we just gonna get that to the black business. Or the indigenous business. Because they gonna have to put that in there. Or the indigenous business, right? Or they gonna have to make an indigenous caucus. This is what I'm talking about.
Right.
Because they are paying taxes. That's what I'm saying. The same way some of the Moors want to use the Masons to get the shit done, we gonna have to use the blacks as the energy base. That's why we get y'all. That's why we telling people L and Bay, because all this stuff is divine and national. It's two principles. It's subjective, material plane. One gonna create the law. One gonna carry it out. We create the law. The body carry it out. It's the same damn shit. You know what I'm saying? It's the principle. So cool. Man. That's how one way it can come together. But people sleep. So they ain't putting no pressure on these people. Because ain't nothing but black wars. Pick who you want. Get the damn alderman in there. Republican principles. Let them know what you want. Eventually, once you done got enough in there, you know what? Y'all know we ain't black. Change that shit to the Moorish Caucus. Or the black and indigenous or whatever the hell y'all need to do. You know what I'm saying? Or y'all need to make a Native American caucus. Since y'all want to use these straw men as the ways to give out the trust. Because this is what this is. This is the resource, the vast estate. They get it.
It's long.
They operate in the trust. This is why I brought up that stop snitching shit in the community, right? That's like something that's in our head. And it's similar for Moors to the de facto. I don't want to do a process. It's like down to that connotation. It's down to like if you do a process, you snitching. You a traitor. You an agent. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
As if everybody ain't using this shit. That's why I just showed the federal public benefit.
Right.
That's why I let everybody say what they say and then prove what you said. And I ain't getting off of it until you prove it. You just condemned your damn self. Because I know you can't prove it. So, like we need to govern ourselves. We need to govern ourselves. It's easy to say that. To me, the only way to do that is get with like-minded people. That way you ain't got to fight. It ain't a war. It's just natural. It got to be like-minded. It got to be small. It got to go small to big. It got to start small. Like-minded. After big groups of like-minded people get together, say it's big groups. Say we got 10,000 Moors that think my way, 10,000 to think that way, 10,000 to think that way. Now, the power of the group, the power of the unity will create the if it's possible, will create the compromise, not on principles, will create the compromise of egos that allow something for the people to happen because it will be able to be seen. Because now you can see that you can kind of see the light at the end of the tunnel. Like, bro, if y'all get together, you know y'all on the same. This is like that type of shit can form.
Right.
But it gotta start small. There's too many different isms and stuff out here. It's too many people who is not conscious on any level. And then like there's too many people that just don't get it as far as freedom of religion. Y'all don't understand. Like when in a quote like "Give me liberty or give me death." One of they presidents, founding framers or whatever. Give me liberty or give me death.
Yep.
That's like the motto, bro. That's like the attitude. That's the demeanor. That's my demeanor. The fuck you mean? That's my demeanor. Like when it come to my rights, that's my demeanor.
Right.
When I say the law and you go against it, that's what's coming out.
Yep.
Fuck you mean? Because I can't even compute it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We can't even get to it. Because if I compute it, if I really compute it, that's when the garbage is gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? So I'm hold up. Oh, you can't mean that. You ain't talking to me and all that. You know what I'm saying? Let me ask him again. Let me give him another chance. Because I know he wasn't, know what I'm saying, meaning that.
Right.
You did that when I showed y'all when I got locked up. And I told the police, he talking about license and all this, and I told him I ain't giving nothing. And I told him go get your lieutenant, and he said no. When I looked, I said, yeah. That was that. That was fuck you mean no.
Okay.
So you mean you don't want me to care about nothing? You want me to give away the cares of the world? That's what you mean.
Yep.
And Curtis, me and Curtis went through a little ordeal. That was great. Old Curtis. Me and Curtis went through it. We learned some stuff. Because I had found out what his business was. He got a heating and cooling company. I was, bro. His ass finna be on the real.
Yeah.
I was finna be. Hey, you remember The Haunting? What's that called? What's that movie, The Shining? With Jack.
Right.
Bust his head through the window.
Uh-huh.
I'm home. He was finna meet Jack. Like, bro. On the real. Let me see if there's anything else before we get up out of here. I got a bunch of stuff up here. And I did a live on this other Draw Lee in a picture with Louis B. Anderson and Oscar the Priest. He was in Congress, and Louis B. Anderson was an older. So they was doing the state government thing, bypassing that federal 14th Amendment thing, and then they had their wards and they was getting it in. You know, he was doing business. Back then they had real money. He was getting a portion for the Moors. They had, you know what I'm saying, access to the trust for the Moors. If you're not trying to, if you know this and not like you really boast, undesirable. So that's that. Y'all can just Google Noble Draw Lee. You know, all this stuff, a lot of stuff, Wikipedia. I just, you know, Google it, go do some history, and go look at a few things. And now the picture is starting to form. The picture is starting to form. What it seems like is we always been in this. This shit right now is like well, it's been like this. It's American Horror Story going out through history.
Yep.
It's an American Horror Story. Same players, you know what I'm saying? Slightly different. Every time they do the reset, that's a new season.
Mm-hmm.
American Horror Story. It's the same actors. Each season is new. This is what we're going through right here. It's the new reset. Yep. So you had what? What's all the resets? Niggas wanted their freedom up into the Civil War. Civil War reset, 1861. Did martial law, 1863. As well as Juneteenth, which made the shit corporate. Changed employers to master to employer. Changed slave to employees. Literal of Juneteenth. Use a slave right now. 1865, the Black Codes. Because they knew you niggas wanted rights. You got fighting cases all the way up through the, you know what I'm saying, from the 1820s to the Civil War, trying to get rights. Believing in that damn Constitution. As a free Negro. So 1865 came Black Codes. 1866 came Civil Rights Act. They made you think you was a citizen. 68, 14th Amendment. 70, I believe, was the Naturalization Act? When they start making the free white persons, and when they start making the Caucasians white.
Yeah.
The Act of 1871, they did the corporate constitution. And then also all them Black Republicans was getting voted in.
Mm-hmm.
And don't forget, 1866, they had a massacre. I'm just showing you the shit never worked.
Yeah.
It never worked. Like we can go to now. Civil rights, Noble Draw Lee, they murdered him.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep, it was split.
The whole temple under sedition, made y'all change the whole format, the great sellout.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all know what the hell. Motherfucking ended consular courts, 1956. Which y'all created United Nations in 45. Everybody in cahoots. Civil rights, 1965. That didn't do nothing either.
Mm-hmm.
What? Affirmative action. That ain't nothing either. Barack Obama. That ain't do nothing either. You know what I'm saying? COVID vaccine, and this ain't really finna do nothing. Neither, unless niggas figure out that we the anomaly, and this the time right now.
Mm-hmm.
All them other times we just run over resets was the other Neos.
Mm-hmm.
There were the spoons that got bent up already. Now we got our turn and we looking at the spoon. You know what I'm saying? Trying to see if it's going to bend or not. Some of y'all trying to do a paperwork process to make it bend, and some of us just like, this shit ain't even that hard. Ain't no spoon.
Mm-hmm. It's long.
Ain't no such thing. You been in the same loop forever. What you talking about? Nigga. We go straight through the hit. It's the same thing. It's the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
Anybody locked up know exactly what I'm talking about. You can see this shit a mile away. Because it's prison principles. It's slave principles.
Mm-hmm.
So who the hell gonna know a slave? Like, bro, that's what be ticking me off. People don't know what ticket. You want to know what ticking me off? Bring a slave principle over here.
It's long.
You can do anything I can't. Come think I can't do the same thing you can do because of whatever. And watch what happens. Because I've really been a slave. Why you think I can tell slave principles so bad? I can see them in the door. Anything that ain't on isonomy is a slave principle. If you can do it and I can't do it, it's a slave principle. I ain't going. No.
No.
The fuck? So this the census. See what else? And this is what I was talking about. Y'all see when they took office? 1870, 71. This stuff's supposed to be all of Republican. Look at the party.
Mm-hmm.
Look at the party, y'all. Republican principles.
Yep.
I look at our people.
Mm-hmm.
I can't even say we ain't supposed to be I can't even say we supposed to be straight.
Yeah.
I can't say I believe that, you know what I'm saying, the family structure. Some more's gonna argue with me over that.
Mm-hmm.
That's that Democratic shit. They done change your ass over.
Yep.
That's that liberal, LGBT loving, inclusion.
Mm-hmm.
That's that every time we do something, we gotta be diverse. Everybody gotta have a part of our shit. Gotta be in it. You know what I'm saying? Be in monitor. We don't want to be discriminatory. All the time they got a nationality. They monitoring to make sure you niggas don't claim your nationality.
Mm-hmm.
Every time niggas getting together, here come one of them to help.
Yep.
Oh, get some resources together. Make sure you get a bunch of resources so we can get in. They come to buy their way in.
It's long.
In the leadership position.
Mm-hmm.
They scared of what we gonna do. They scared we finna go off the Oracle plan.
Yep.
Yeah, we finna do a constitutional convention like that massacre 1866. Go look up the massacre 1866 Louisville, New Orleans. Yeah, it ain't Louisville, it's New Orleans. The massacre 1866, the Constitutional Convention of 1866 with all these black ass Republicans.
Mm-hmm.
And some of these Caucasians. You know what I'm saying? Working their ass. Working their ass. We need to do I said we're gonna do a live on just how these parties even came into be. Because Democratic, it was a party called the Democratic Republican Party. They end up doing what we just said and putting both of their ass in. Now they got all the seats.
Yep.
The Democratic Republican.
Mm-hmm.
They always just want.
Yep.
And we had our party. That's what I'm saying. We ain't got no party no more. We disenfranchised, y'all.
Yep.
Taxation without representation. We disenfranchised. This is why when they came in, all of them was Republicans. We was enfranchised in. We had Republican principles. You know why?
Right.
Because we came from the real republic.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they ain't had no Republican principles. They was just slaves.
It's long.
They was just slaves to them colonies. You know, they ain't have it. They learned it from us. I got the PDF, Indian fathers. So now you see this when we had a republic, it was this, and now we got all these problems, and it's hold up, where is that? All these problems. Where is it at? Where's the damn? Here we go. This is what I'm looking for. Oh, there's something else. I got so much stuff up here, y'all. I know.
Yeah, we see all the tabs, bro.
I know it's crazy. Y'all getting a small glimpse into my thoughts. You see how many boxes up here? This is what I was talking about, the massacre, New Orleans massacre 1866.
Mm-hmm.
You see this? 35 to 50 African Americans killed, 150 wounded, 3 whites. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Cause they was they was called a constitutional convention because of these black codes. See, the black codes was 1865. See, that's this. See, Moors don't even understand. They don't understand me. How long we been telling them ain't no such thing as choice, and they never. They didn't know what we talking about, bro.
That's been forever.
They ain't know. They think we're trying to force them to be Muslims.
Mm-mm.
I told their ass ain't no choice. This is what I'm talking about. This the republic y'all talking about.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Ain't no choice. Your ass get to trying to be a senator and all that shit. Black codes.
Yep.
The state and the federal two different. Your ass a citizen of the federal and the state, right? Right. Okay. So the state can make their own law. How you think they got federal and state marijuana laws? Don't they always talk about that?
Mm-hmm.
How the federal is different from the state?
Yep.
The federal can prosecute at any time, even though it's legal in the state. That's what I'm talking about. So we all them Republican, you know, we give you all that. God damn it, where is it at? And now look at today and look at where our people, the mind state of our people. Because this ain't never done us good. But look at the mind state under this democratic shit.
Mm-hmm.
Now our warriors is shit. I'm talking about you don't know whether they ass is straight gay. So that's going against us. As well as the Moabites. Mm-hmm. And like if that's your forte, then whatever. Like here, like I really don't care about your personal. I'm looking at it from nation point of view. To be reproducing 9 times out of 10. So that's a win for them. You know, that don't help the nation. That's a win for them. That's like some confusion that it makes like that'll keep people at odds. So that's like a win for them, bro.
Islam.
Y'all get that shit from them. Y'all know where y'all get it from. And we ain't accepting it, bro. As far as you want to promote that on your own. I'm talking about look at our whole state. Look at business-wise. Where we at. Education-wise. Skill, trade-wise.
Yep.
Family unit-wise. Integrity-wise. Life expectancy-wise. Just being a damn man and standing up.
Mm-hmm.
Look at our arts. Look how our music done went. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Look at what inventions do we come up with? What happened to all the inventions we used to make?
Right.
We don't even like Moors talk all this de jure shit and don't even live in the pub. I mean, in reality, y'all live in cyber, you know what I'm saying, in the cyber.
No, they created a Moorish avatar. That's what they did.
Bro, I can't even see a Moor unless I go to the cyber world. If I don't get on the internet, what more I'm dealing with, bro? I don't see it in real life. These niggas are fantasy. Like this. I want y'all to see through my eyes so y'all can like pipe down, take a bump off. We ain't did nothing. We ain't did shit. You know what we at? You know what we at as Moors? You know what we at as Moors? This shit sad. If somebody said I'm the first Moor to this and this, that's where we at. You know where the blacks be African American.
Yep.
When you ask Moors for proof, like I can do that. Bro, I can say that right now. I'm the first Moor to know what I'm saying, actually enforce physically and judiciously on them people. You know what I'm saying? I'm the Moorish American here. I'm the first to do this, to do what he was. Like I can say that, bro. And that's it. Ain't to be joking. It's to say, damn, we talking about them, nigga. Where's we at? We supposed to be competent, right? Where the shit at? Because blacks got business. I hear black-owned business
all day.
I hear that. I don't hear no more on business. I see a few of them, but more blacks got business than the Moors. Like, and Moors went, well, you get it, Moors. No, don't say I'm getting down on Moors when I just read your ass Supreme Court Justice Taney. And he said, well, shit, if they really a citizen, why not this? And why not this? So Supreme Court Justice can say it and I can say it. Well, if you really a Moor, where your business at? Because the blacks got it. The ones you talking about that's paying the taxes, they got the shit.
Right.
Nothing.
Right.
And they got access to the resources. What is you talking about? This is why I say fantasy Morocco. We in reality over here. This reality. If Moors don't want to come to reality, y'all can't come over here. We not dealing, like we hanging up once you get to talking that fantasy stuff. We not wasting time. We not wasting, we not gonna feel sorry for you. And if you try and use that to vilify us, we gonna target you and y'all know what we gonna do. We gonna go. Ding, ding, ding. Y'all know what time it is. We not accepting that. You're not gonna just be lying on us. You're not gonna do whatever you want to do. We not them. You're not finna assume on us. What's good for the goose, good for the gander. I'm gonna assume too. I'm gonna do everything you doing. As soon as you complain, I'm gonna show you the mirror. It gotta be hard like this to change the culture. This is the only thing people respect. And I know, and people think they know that y'all don't know. Y'all ain't been through nothing. Y'all ain't been through the joint. I've been in there. I was doing experiments. I done been around thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of different personalities. You know what I'm saying? I'm in here with all, like, I'm in medium max. Everybody lift 300 on the bench. This ain't nothing. I come out here, they think I'm big. I'm like, bro, I lost some weight before I came on. Like, this just regular. This is how the more supposed to be. We ain't Google Gaga at one more. No, that's regular, bro. All more supposed to be a high priest. We all got the information, so what's the excuse? Because everybody want the status of the master. And I ain't finna honor it if you ain't know what I'm saying. I ain't finna, like, I'm not finna do it, bro. I'm not finna, and they think that's, I'm not finna do incorrect math. You're not finna come to me as a 3 and I'm finna give you a 9 approval rating. No. Everything gonna be in proportion. Oh, you only put in that much work? Oh, you must only want it this then. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Because everything is off. Everything is off. You know what happens when people accept that? When people don't accept the correct, precise measurements or the correct, precise response or whatever it be, for the person who don't get what they deserve, who don't get what's owed to them, it caused them a conflict.
Right.
Not they man, I know this motherfucker. I know they know that, you know what I'm saying? That I got a right to this, and I didn't get this, and now they steady acting, and now they want to demand they whole right from me. So now what I'm finna do is I'm finna short you your right. That's what's going. But people say that's petty. The person who got the conflict mind, that's how they resolve the conflict. Okay, we even. I ain't gotta think about it no more.
Correct.
This is why I be telling people you can't cheat the system. You want to short somebody a couple dollars on that, okay, and they mad, they gonna get you back.
Yep.
Check, I'll get you back. Don't worry about it. I'm just waiting. That's why people say, man, that was bigger than that. You was waiting on that. Yeah. So, yeah, I was waiting.
Yeah.
I should do. Everything, you know what I'm saying? Time and place. Yeah, I waited. Everybody know I waited. That's why they no response. They know that shit was perfect.
Yep.
They got the message. Like, yeah, honest, yeah, they right. I gotta be right. Because if I wasn't right, it wouldn't go like that.
Yep.
It wouldn't go like that. And I'm just talking about that one instance. I'm not a person to think I'm right all the time. Been through a lot. Ain't no questions. People just chilling. Okay, let me go through these boxes real quick. Yeah, I've been through this stuff. Let me see if there's anything. So this is Moors. Uplift humanity is the goal. Uplifting fallen humanity goal. And our people are, and we in the end times, and our people is vulnerable. And the Moors is vulnerable on a whole. The Moors didn't do what they supposed to do. So our people vulnerable on a whole. Meaning y'all on food on a whole. Y'all need these people jobs on a whole. Y'all need a fiat on a whole. Y'all need gas, everything. The federal public benefit, y'all need it. You know what I'm saying? Y'all using it. You dependent on them. According to citizenship of the United States and expatriation, that's what violate you. That's what take your nationality. Because you're relying on a nation that we got a treaty with for protection. Now, the Zodiac Constitution will void that if y'all had it on the record because it's a contract and it said that you can demand all that stuff, the federal public benefit, without being obligated. You got to have it on the record because it got to be, you know what I'm saying, your law. You know, it's like a correct of the contract. That's what the Zodiac is. For all the stuff that was done. So we see all the Democrats. And, you know, I don't know these people. Eventually, I'm going to do some investigation and probably try and set up some meetings or whatever and try and talk and see what I can do at least in the ward. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to probably be doing most of my business in. And then if we can, you know, if that can materialize into something, we'll see. You know what I'm saying? But I'm at the point now to where we all know where the resources at. And it's time for civics. I'm not saying everybody finna unify and all that shit because it's, you know, me, you gotta be out the principles. And you ain't finna woo out them over here. If it come down to it, we'll go solo.
Yep.
It will go solo. If it ain't gonna be nothing over there. So whoever thinking like that, don't even come over. Just get with whoever y'all get and do y'all, and we're gonna get whoever we get with and do us. You know what I'm saying? And if that ain't enough, then it just ain't enough, and more just couldn't come together. Whatever. Thing for sure. We finna be on the straight path. Guarding carefully. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, I ain't got nothing else, bro. Like, we've been on here forever. I'm ready to go. No, demonstrate with this peace pipe.
I know that's right.
Anybody?
No, this is good. If y'all got any questions, go on ahead and throw them in. Again, if y'all want to know when we're coming live again, you got the number here where you can take alerts, nationality, course, whatever. And send them on through this way.
Yep. See, the point is this. We know they de facto. We know we want to be the juror. This is that other. See, the point is to make their ass pick a side. That's all. It's like I'm tired of playing. Tired of playing with you. Pick a side. Say one thing or the other. Back to the movie Life.
Yep.
We're at the point in life where I done lost my daddy clock. And niggas say little clock one more time. I'm gonna knock your ass whispering, look, know what I'm saying?
Right.
Say it one more time. Watch.
Right.
That's the point we at right
now. Yeah, bro.
When Mark was talking about that, when he lost everything gambling, Eddie Murphy, and he like, man, I lost my daddy watch. Like, man, fuck your daddy watch. That old, that cheap ass. Talk about my daddy watch. We at that point. We don't even care about being a de facto no more. Say something. Say we black or say we Moors. Because we got a law for each. Either which way you go, we got something for you. If we black, then ain't no taxes. Y'all need to fix the tax thing. Ain't no more taxes. Dred Scott.
Right.
Same thing as Moors. So we finna inch y'all ass. We finna inch their ass down. You know what I'm saying? This is I'm tired of this shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm tired of this shit. I ain't thinking of like how some of these people thinking. They play chess trying to end the game with their queen.
Yep.
I ain't one of them players. I'm one that's gonna. I might bring the knights out before I even push the pawns. You know what I'm saying? They might be all in your territory before a pawn get pushed. You know what I'm saying? Forcing the issue. I'm finna put some pressure. I'm finna just be sitting right there threatening. And you trying to do work and you can be
right. This motherfucker could do it anytime. You gotta calculate that horse in at night.
I'm just waiting on him. Like, go on, move.
Right.
Shit. Yeah, I'm here for it. I know it's bold. You say one question is about the public side to correct your status. Do you get a new ID with your new credential now? Yeah. Yep, that's easy.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now the driver's license, we working on that right now. Because most states they got provision to get foreign to have your foreign credentials. It's just the diplomatic part.
Right.
Like the provision is in there. Now, how many more is gonna have to take to walk in this piece and make it happen? I don't know. I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
50 Moors, 100 Moors, 500 Moors, 1,000 Moors. Will it take a demonstration? Do we need 1,000 Moors to go to jail? Not, you know what I'm saying, beating some shit up. I'm saying 1,000 Moors to line up in the street around the Daily Center, downtown Chicago, and around City Hall and stop traffic. Nigga, come take us to jail. Because we know y'all ain't gonna put this on TV. Oh, hey, what y'all want, man? Exactly. That's what I'm talking about. We want four of these wards. Right now, we just need 4 of these wards for our people. Whoever coming with the plan, whoever want the straight path, here you go. Here you go, 4 wards. You know what I'm saying? We can vote in ourselves. Get that funding, $1 million a piece. Get them all next to each other. And damn it, more if you believe like that, go over there, go over here, go over here, go over here. And it's what it is. Whatever type of peace treaty until this shit built is bigger.
Yeah, Islam.
You know what I'm saying? Islam. Like this the type of shit I'm on. Like stuff that's big like that, I can put some stuff down for. If we finna just be going on somebody's ego, I got an ego too.
Yep.
You know, I can go off my own ego.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty nice. You know, come with a sense of humor. It's charismatic. You know, we got balls. You know, the best feature.
Yep.
We can actually speak. It's competent.
Mm-hmm.
I got a decent. You know what I'm saying?
Islam.
When it comes to the ego game, I'm like, cool, I got one already. I'm finna turn up.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and take that ego down.
Okay.
Yeah, that be a lot giving me a chance to know. That's the pressure relief valve.
Right.
Right. Here, go ahead, take care of that. I know you're gonna have, you know how you get a rat to eat. You know what I'm saying? Or something, a rabbit or something.
Mm-hmm.
He been home, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You try to open the cage. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he's hungry, bro.
Uh-huh. Ready.
Yeah,
ready.
Okay, he ready. Give him a mission.
Exactly.
Y'all have another like, bro. Go look around for the Titans. I'm told these people that they disrespect Zeus, and Hades is the one Zeus sent to do the work.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
yep.
it's time to feed the beast. Oh, y'all done got frozen. Oh, feed the beast. So we gonna leave from this scene up here, and now we gonna go down here where Hades doing his thing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Same to a different station. I just gotta know what I'm saying. Show you right quick. It's the end. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
That's all.
Hell yeah. Main thing.
So,
I always talk about that. Yep.
Bro, unless you got something to add, I'm good. Y'all, I pretty much gave y'all nice, good, you know what I'm saying, hint at what boys need to be doing. Need to be thinking about.
Right. Focus towards.
Before we get off, for any more that's leaving Zodiac Constitution on the record, that's feeling like it's something wrong with what I'm talking about. And I'm gonna tell you, Article 4. I'm gonna need to know how any more using this Zodiac Constitution is getting the funds and the resources that's guaranteed in Article 4 of the Zodiac Constitution. And then I'm gonna have to go to Article 7, where it says that if they principle that the Moors are compelled to pay taxes, which means it will be back to Republic.
Right.
If they follow the principles, if we got representation in the Republic, we compelled. It's contract.
Right.
We are contractual.
Right. Mm-hmm.
This is why we say no representation, no taxation without representation.
Mm-hmm.
That's what that means. Y'all know y'all heard it.
Yep.
Because it ain't gonna hurt us then.
Mm-hmm.
We getting all the amenities. It ain't finna hurt.
Islam.
How you think they came? So other than that, like that's what it is. So that Constitution, if you got a problem with it, go and look that up. That should straighten you out. You know what I'm saying? And then read Divine Warning. Black's Law Dictionary.
Mm-hmm.
Go read Moore's literature. And then go get you, you know what I'm saying? Actually fight the traffic case next time you get it. See if really what you're talking about. See if you can be the case.
Islam.
That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Shit. You got something to add?
No, I'm good, bro. Like, you did a great nutshell, bro. No, I mean, like I say, my main thing with the people is y'all got to focus on the steps that you're gonna make. Like, you know, I can only give you, there's no compulsion in Islam, so can't do nothing but a strong suggestion. When you start to think about these paths and the things that you're doing, y'all need to do a little bit more research and make sure your intent is in the right spot.
Mm-hmm.
Because all this commanding and demanding shit, and you see these terrorists this and lean that, and they got these laws that are going to be applicable to all of these people. it's bad enough that we just the voice is at least trying to tell you the truth. You still got the hidden voice that is muted because they're in prison. Their family's already been split. They're hidden in adversity. So, and they don't have any recourse. And these people keep pushing it, and and especially, that's just insane. So, like I say, my main thing is what you gave, bro, was everything that everybody needed. What else could be said with that? That's enough homework that people need to think about. You know what I mean? But my main thing is y'all need to think about what you're doing before you start moving, because if you don't know 150%, maybe you need to study a little bit more.
I mean, it's critical. It's critical, bro. Because these people, they didn't get allowed to get away with so much stuff. It then became a norm. But these people is allowing it to become a norm because they want all the Moors doing the shit before they come down. Before they come with, they want us all doing it, bro.
Yeah.
That's why they setting up the Trumpers now. Because if it's good for the goose, it's good for the gander. Ain't that what they saying now?
Yep.
How y'all talking about us swaying the Capitol, and y'all did all that Black Lives Matter stuff last summer. So now you're getting all this racial tension. Now they think they country being taken. Just like I just showed you the massacre 1866. They did it back home. Oh, we're gonna do a constitutional convention and go against it. The hell you is. This is what they saying now. They came with Donald Trump. Oh no, we're gonna go against it. The hell you is.
Right.
Yeah. So we in a loop. A lot of y'all ain't even thinking about that shit. Exactly. Y'all ain't thinking y'all can go anywhere and y'all ain't on guard. Bro, when I drive through Chicago, I'm like this.
Right.
I'm like this, bro.
Right.
At the time, bro, I'm thinking about it. I can't stop doing it though. So first I'm thinking like, oh, you're walking down the street. You know what I'm saying? At any moment they could just start running with the gun, get out the car. It's cars parked, you know what I'm saying, on the side of me. Any moment they can just get out. What's going on in Chicago right now? You stop at a stoplight, up in front of you might just get out the car and rob you.
Yeah.
The just might just get out and get out the car and take the car. So I be on guard to run somebody over all the time. I be waiting for a door to open because I'm the body. I'm not afraid to say it. I'll tell you right now, I'm catching the body. Your ass come over here, it's over with, nigga. Corned beef. Like I got a lead foot on the real. Yeah, that's how. That's what I'm just thinking about, and we already had that already. I was telling Moors about that last. Like y'all can't even judge Chicago Moors like y'all, like how y'all. You know what I'm saying? Y'all ain't go like the whole country do now, but we already had this.
Yep. Bro, for a long time, bro.
That's one of the things. One of the reasons why it's so much resentment with me and some of these Moors. That was denying, and we trying to get our birthright, trying to get all this, and y'all are playing games, and now y'all need everybody, huh? And now I see why they played the games. I see why they played the game. That was a lot making them play the games, because a lot know I don't care. I don't care what you need. You shouldn't have played the game. Right. I'm always thinking about precedent for the future. That's what I think. I don't want to never see it again. What I gotta do to never see it again? I gotta go this hard. Okay, I ain't got no problem with that. I can do that. You know what I'm saying? I can go that hard to where they know the new Moors who gonna see it, gonna think this like this the order.
Right.
And it is order. I'm supposed to go hard when they violate, and that's the atmosphere gonna keep people scared to violate. But some people still got contracts. They're gonna be forced to violate, and now you're gonna be able to see their ass. The shit ain't gonna make sense. What made him do that? I ain't never seen him wear a dress. Why he just come out with a like if niggas just seen me come out a choke wearing a dress or something, and I'm trying to play it off like it ain't nothing. That'd be some odd ass stuff, wouldn't it? Like
it'd be a lot of hold up. It'd be a lot of pause in that.
you do that for? Like, man, y'all know I just be, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, them be the stunts. When it be some stuff that is explainable, there ain't no answer coming out, and they just want to die down. Yeah.
Right.
Receipts.
Right.
Receipts. 007. He didn't want to do that.
Right.
He ain't doing what he's supposed to do. That's a punishment. You know what time it is.
Hell yeah.
So next time, you know what I mean. You see what happened the last time. Next time it's gonna be worse than that. We're gonna have dude come out the closet on you. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Oh, hey, y'all.
Oh, shit. No, we couldn't have.
Nah, man. We try and put a little couple. Yeah, we try and put a couple jokes. We out of here. We'll be back probably tomorrow, the next day with some more stuff. But it's y'all see what we on. That's what I'm on. If it ain't on that, I ain't on it. Don't come over here with the feelings, please. I'm on that.
Right.
That's what I'm on.
Right.
Right.
It's long. They already know, bro. They already know.
It's long. Yeah,
all
they
right.
know it.
Hell yeah. It's long.
Time.
All right, people. Peace.